no fire zone, I guess. But thank you very much. Yeah, an absolute gift.
We are here. It's been a while. I know it's been a while.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Start with
Let's just
Gen.G,
pull this up
right?
real quick.
Kind
Let me
of the
just fix this thing real
of
quick.
greatness here, right? This could be where the fun stops for Wolves. This
How you
could
guys
be
been? I know I haven't been here in a while, but now I'm back. I'm ready for this. Yo, Gen.G versus Wolves Esports, man. Who would have known, bro? They lost their first, like they were the first ones to go up in the whole tournament, right? And then they lost, but now they're here. They're here up against Gen.G. Yo, this is kind of crazy.
Making a dream run. We're really going to tap into sort of the preparation coming into this. Almost a benefit, actually, to come to Split and see the same composition for Gen.G.
Wait, hold on.
Because this
I gotta.
puzzle has been solved. We've seen it before. The desk going through it. Mimi highlighting that the cycling of the utility was a profound problem.
Who am I going for? Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm going for. No. It's cool. They're chilling.
Certainly slow things down here in the pistol, as well as this utility in mid. Wolves probably happy to sit behind this, wait for anything further if Gen.G do show anything.
Hold on.
As a Viper util goes back up, now stacked up reinforcements here in mid.
These deadlocks look good, Mike. I've liked seeing it here. Foxy 9.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm locked in. I'm locked in now. I'm locked in now. I'm locked in.
Very clear cut, very precise in approach with the timing for Foxy 9. Will hinder this. He's going to slow down. Paranoia's going to come through, but a quick slip towards the side.
Yo, this is a great pinch. They got 2 on here. They got 1 main. They got 3 on top. Oh, nice Lysor. Oh, nice trade. Mink. Oh, that's tough, bro. That's no. They gotta stay locked in. Sorry if they got 2. Nice. That boy got another 4K.
Spring. A little too late to this one. Looking more like summer and autumn at this point. It's done for Gen.G. Round 1.
They got the first pistol. It's alright though. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the first pistol. Doesn't really mean anything. Honestly. So we're chilling. This means nothing. No, I'm joking. Nah, but that's good for them though. No cap. They played that really well. Well, I gotta see if the audio is cool.
Well, just coming back to that discussion on the deadlock. Talk about how you don't really want to say all in.
They see texture.
With Teo, but certainly
they know textures there.
Tool to slow things down beyond that. Not necessarily removing the
boy.
I guess of
the boy has a Marshall.
Lack of utility. Wolves
they're full saving.
And if we're talking bigger picture, look, Gen.G's pistols have been really solid. I mean, statistically, it's been the case. So.
Yeah. The numbers show that for sure.
Yeah, so this, I don't want to say an expected
Bink.
result, but
that's
kind of know that
so.
Gen.G is going to get a good start here. For Wolves, they need to build back in.
That boy's
now,
aim
though,
is
this round,
crazy,
obviously
bro.
just with the classics, not going to find too much. Obviously, the extremity dealt with by Texture and Caron. I mean, look at all the Texture. He's a name in the mix here.
They all have pistols too.
To avoid many of them, and Caron's still going farming.
All they gotta do is just hit him in the body.
Main man himself, the one that's won kind of hearts and minds out here. See if that baby has been outstanding for this squad.
He knows. He has to be
Some
aware.
starts here, and Gen.G clean as anything.
I think as well, Wolves probably need to find a way
Not too bad.
deal with this utility in mid.
Alright, now they have guns. So let's see if they can.
Texture able to farm up, right?
We'll see if Wolves wins this round, then I feel like.
Early learnings here to find from
Then I feel like we may have a match. But actually, I don't know. It depends. I feel like they can just pop off at any time. What if this is their like their defense half? You know what I'm saying?
2-0 the start here. First buy round here for Wolves. Spread evenly in this default.
It's a lot of.
Deeper push towards B. Even that audio.
He heard that though.
Planting their flag.
Oh, he heard that though. Yo, he was close up to.
Not afraid to make moves, and even on towards that A side as well, pushing up a little bit deeper. You saw only in that second round, Texture willing to take that fight.
His presence shown on both sides of the map for Gen.G, so
Oh, my nose.
Dealt with early in B main, so force
It hurts.
makes Cowan a little deeper here with the Guardian.
Toxins going up.
Late use of the drone as well to re-clear actually
Missile deployed.
outside A. So Gen G with a pretty good idea now of where the focal point is.
Oh, they're going through mid. They're going through mid. Are you gonna see this?
There's a lot of pressure on mid till
Oh, that's
9 is up to the test. Takes away Juicy, and that's a big player gone, right? That's a lot of that springboard into the site now lost. This is starting to worry me. When we're looking at the time, 35 seconds, they haven't had a huge success anywhere. They didn't get the steps
Oh,
towards
he
mid. They're not getting
barely
towards
saw
mid.
him, bro.
Gen G
Nah,
looking
that's
so
crazy. That's what it looks like from that
refined.
POV.
Yeah, that bait and switch in mid on the back of the Prowler.
Oh, that's
Executed to
tough.
perfection. Wolves almost left scratching their heads now at the buy round. Probably feel as if you want to hold on to these rifles here, you always see on the minimap Spike not committed anywhere. Not even going to look for a kill.
Dang, no way, bro.
The
What?
bonus.
Going up.
Apply further pressure here onto Wolves.
Yeah, they want to keep it. Yo,
Like I said, really, I mean, the big
what?
positive would be even to go even in this trade for mid in this first buy round for them.
It's alright. It's alright. What if they're just like warming up? You know?
To apply.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's see if they can get this next round though.
Two players that did struggle financially, but there'll be a Guardian between them. Perfect timing here for Cowan as well to pick up that kill.
That was amazing, bro. He put the smoke there just so that he can
Difficult.
see if one
No, I mean, coming into this, we
can
were
pass
talking
through.
about what is very kind of hard-hitting, simple Valorant, right? It's, you know, a slow default, wait out some of this utility, but I mean, the real concern here with the towers, Mimi was touching on the desk, is obviously that second wave, right? Or some of the other things that we saw Tejo do very effectively. Here, it's not even really an issue. Wolves aren't getting over the first hurdle almost.
Yeah, I need to see them come up with a little bit more here because we know the potential is there, but off the start, Spring and Lysa are the only ones who've been able to get even a kill thus far. It's been quiet. The map feels like it's not even a 50-50. A lot of, you know, the extremities are under Gen G's control.
Yeah, and you don't want to see Wolves coin flipping on some of these scenarios. You want to see them come in, reinforced, and kind of hit these kind of pressure points for Gen G, but they haven't really
No
figured out
cap,
where they
bro.
are.
What are they
No,
doing?
it feels like they couldn't
Nah, I'm
quite
kidding.
get that grip on how they want to approach middle. I mean, we saw Juicy kind of go in there almost solo through the smoke and gets dealt with, and that felt like it fizzled the round. So then does this become almost indicative of a very direct approach from Wolves? That's kind of how you're going to imagine it, right? These kind of slower defaults, working through middle and those extremities quite passively, didn't really reward them much. And now they're going to go for a
They're
direct side
scared,
approach.
bro.
That's
Find out they're
they now
scared.
reward the operator.
And actually a much
No, I'm
deeper
just kidding.
setup here from Foxy9 in terms of the util, so
Toxins going up.
They're probably just nervous. I mean, it is a pretty big stage.
we'll find something to exploit here towards A. Still two members for Gen G, Munchkin and Karen. Will be contact found here.
Let's see what they do with this, though. Do they... okay, so right now Gen G are re-clearing middle as
I
well.
was going to say, right on the back of this, there's a re-clearance through mid. No confirmation just yet, but
Look how deep they're holding this default.
yeah.
Because
Oh.
Texture's temptation will be to
Oh,
maybe
hold
foul
on,
down.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Their texture, you don't, no. Ooh, he's
What?
unlucky,
He got a
but he's
headshot.
5 HP and he's still breathing. But it shows that there's still a default in
He got a
play,
headshot
right?
on
That's pretty
texture
indicative
through that,
there's
bro.
pressure
That's
elsewhere, but
crazy.
There's still presence middle, but there's still more going on here. This presence in ramp has drawn the rotation now.
I was going to say, if Texture hadn't taken damage, actually, they could almost, with this trip up towards B Heaven,
He's got
send an
deep
extra
line.
body across, but is the awareness there? Gen G, obviously, with where this trap placement is, have given up mid.
Oh.
Got to be aware of vents now.
Yeah, there is a chance that that vent player could be a
gonna be
problem. But it's
bad.
already being watched, and with texture on that deep line, there's
Oh, nice trade, nice.
Finally, Wolves breaking on the side. There's an
Y'all gotta go, y'all gotta go. What are they doing, bro?
Numbers Spring still fighting forward. Wolves in the 2v2, rotation on the way, but it's Karen. Left, right.
Oh, nah.
For the follow-up, Karen is on it. 4 kills, and Gen G reading
Nah,
like a
bro.
You can even see here the general idea of numbers of where Wolves are. A couple of players unconsidered, but this second swing through the smoke, absolute perfection from Heaven. Karen in particular stands his ground here, finds 4 on the round, the second 4K for Gen G.
Wow.
Unfortunately, another situation when it
That was
comes
the
down to
go.
just two,
Oh my
not able
goodness.
to sync up. Get a unified swing onto site here. Fantastic play from Gen G. Wolves now back down to all but one sheriffs across the board.
These 1-1-3 approaches, they're tough. Those late retakings of space coming out from the likes of Texture or that almost awareness of the, okay, we've left vents open, that's fine, we'll kind of catch that from heaven. Again, Gen.G very aware of the board here. I need to see if Wolves can be disruptive. I want to see them try and get in their faces now. Garon, this feels like rinse and repeat, right? But there's no flying Juicy towards the site.
Yeah, on the back of actually the paranoia.
Fake noise. Dang, what if they like, what if they like, they know
so big win
that
out
it's
for
like
Gen.G
fake
on
noise?
a less purchase.
Oh.
I mean, the one
Obviously,
benefit,
no YHP, by the way.
I guess there is that small benefit in the fact that they are figuring out that maybe they can draw that utility out of Ash, and it's very then hard, it's incredibly hard then for Gen.G to
they're walking
replace
into
on
the
these spaces,
up.
but this
They're
isn't the
walking
round to make
into
the
the
most of it.
up.
This might be another moment for the man here. 5-1, make
Wow.
it 6. Count them up as you go. Juicy's gone down, and he doesn't look under pressure. But, oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Oh, nah, bro.
He's a
Oh.
one-man army. And Wolves
Nah,
down to 2
bro.
men. Still a chance, but 20 seconds. Someone's got to go above and beyond for their side if they want a chance in this one. Spike's knocked down. And this slow creeping.
It's already
death
4-0?
comes
I just
in.
realized. What
Got
the?
10 seconds. They have to
10
make their move.
seconds.
Oh, that's
Now knows the
sometime.
player nearby. That judge is lethal.
Spike planted.
As Spring got to try and clutch up. It ain't happening. Gen.G.
Great use of utility, bro. I like the way they saw him,
So drilled today. We got
and then they
Texture
threw the
now
stun,
delivering
and then
on opposite sides of the map here, not
what is it?
much
Munchkin
Wolves
dropped
do.
down and he got Cypher like that.
In this
That was pretty nice.
I mean, he's just happy to stand his ground here. Actually, a miracle almost. He shut down what he was. A well-placed headshot by Spring, but not many positives.
Where's the goal, bro?
for Wolves
That's
to build
just
upon
crazy,
here.
man.
Back into a buy round. Really, now you're asking something to step up the pace a little bit. They've got to find some sort of victory in the early round in terms of util drawn out or a trade
Yeah.
somewhere across the map, because Gen.G are just winning everything.
And it feels like Gen.G have got all the right kind of solutions so far. They know their strengths and weaknesses. Maybe learning from that game up against Fnatic, but a big opportunity here for Wolves to try and put together all of the pieces they've learned thus far. But as it stands, the big man himself, Texture, is over here. This guy, again, absolutely miraculous performance. Gen.G re-clearing towards ramp. And we know the pace coming out from Wolves is slow.
Uh-oh,
but they
they're
are
still here, they're still here.
and
There's
now
gonna be a
here
huge
comes the
clash.
fight. Already
Oh,
Texture can't
yeah,
support,
that's-
denied by the
that's-
cross. Already Foxy9 just holding that
tough.
corner, and it feels like these kills are untradeable. How many times we've seen Juicy go down and not have
Oh.
support? Spring is there to take away Ash, but there's still time being purchased.
That's a nice trade. That's a nice trade.
Hesitant to swing onto that. A window of opportunity passing them by almost. Luckily now, will equalize. It's level pegging now with 4v4, but you know, 45 seconds, you're looking for another.
Yeah, bro, that up is
Really,
just
but it doesn't come.
so.
Texture
Yeah,
finds one
that up
basket
is
now,
so
and the
bad.
judge shut down Lysor, potentially opening up this round.
But the spikes here towards A, if their temptation is to rotate through towards B, which isn't a bad shout, they still need to get this spike through vents, through middle, over towards B, and you can see that maybe Texture's going to try and mirror
Oh,
that.
that's
They go
right.
silent towards
However,
A,
if they
in
do
quick, it
win
has to be
this,
here, but
if they
look at the
do
way
win
they
this,
get
oh
out.
no,
No
no, no,
slaps
no.
by
Okay,
any
this is good. This is good. This is good. What,
No.
bro? What?
Oh dear, we need another timeout. We need to get this one right because that should never have happened. Caron just given the gifts of the kingdom. Look at this guy, just the keys left out on the table. There's the support
Bro.
from Texture. 8 seconds, and it's confidence from Texture. He's playing with him, he's toying
Oh.
with him, and maybe you should respect him. But look at the HP, it's
Did you
long.
miss?
What?
A gift, a chance.
Oh, nah, bro. Nah. It was this close.
Slate remains clean. Gen.G.
Nah, it's alright, bro.
Unfazed
Dang,
so
bro,
far.
they're making the Wolves look like amateur, bro. It's 5-0 already,
Getting to Wolves.
or is this 6? Is this 6? 6-0? Yo, nah. This is.
Gen.G here. Almost a jump scare for Lysor. Again, the difference being, look how quickly Texture's happy to swing on.
He almost got it. He almost got it.
Second timeout pulled here.
Wait, whose map pick is this?
Like I said, is feeling
This
a little
is. Oh, I can't even
rattled
see,
here.
man.
Maybe looking
Can't even see, man.
towards a desperation play to get something on the board
Well,
to
look-
stop the rock,
Oh
basically.
nah,
Look
yeah,
at
they
the
gotta,
defensive power,
they
right?
gotta.
Juicy is 0 to 6
This
right now,
is
and there hasn't
this is
been
a good
many
a good
trades even of his
timeout.
deaths.
I feel like.
His spacing feels like it's
Yeah.
being punished.
Yeah, actually, there are many other times you talk about duelists actually numerically not looking, but if you're getting bodies onto a site,
6-0,
There's
yeah,
also- if
that's
it's
basically, yeah.
crazy.
But right now there isn't that next layer to it. It feels like there's hesitance here from Wolves, which
yeah,
is
the ramp
surprising.
situation. We can
Yeah,
see
they're
on
like
the
they're like
FAG,
scared,
ready,
bro. They're
stacked
playing
up, ready to
scared.
swing onto that, but
No cap.
nobody wanted to commit. They're curious what the comms are there of
Yeah.
whether or not somebody's not stepping up to the plate. But again, it's across the board right now for a team that has come to Toronto and almost become a fan favorite off
They
the
have.
rip.
And rightly so. The way they were playing, it's hard to not enjoy watching them, right? You started to believe in it a bit, right? It was that like, okay, we've got another great team coming out of this region. Cool. Let's see how far they can go. And it has been a bit of a miracle so far. That train run, right?
We're back.
And now it feels like they've met one of the giants. Now they've taken down
Yo,
some big teams on
6-0,
the way, but
man.
Gen
Let's
G,
see if they can bring it
these guys,
back.
honestly,
I
throughout
mean, it's
Swiss,
6
they are
rounds.
the
I
best.
feel like they
especially with the
could,
form
but
we're
they
talking
just
about.
gotta lock in, man.
But try
Okay.
out, Mike. Maybe it'll help.
Well, that, but again, it's now a concern to have to pull the trigger on that in round 7. Let's talk about both timeouts being done in one half.
Oh
Again,
nah,
just who's
bro.
behind that?
Where's the utility? Where's the layering?
What's the value of this peak?
And that's hard for Juicy.
That
as
was
well.
a
Like,
dry
I'm not
peak
expecting
too,
him to be able to
man.
Just like clean swing middle and be able to do what he needs to. It needs everything to set it up in motion, but it's just not there. And texture.
Oh,
not enough
nice
this time.
Spring.
Gets taken down by Spring.
Able to actually deny info off that trap. This texture caught completely off guard here. Lysol considering a bold move actually.
Oh no, but
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Munchkin caught sleeping at the wheel. Lysol wants this one. He's
Nice, bro.
for Wolves. 2 big kills. And maybe give
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Don't lose it.
Ignited down to Ash and Karen. And Karen's been
Nice, nice
really
ult, nice
dangerous,
ult.
though. Ash could be in trouble here.
Spike planted.
Missile going, double swing.
Nice.
Much better. Karen!
Nice, bro. Finally. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, yo.
For that, a little
Good
more
stuff,
proactive,
man.
but Gen G caught
Good
sleeping on
stuff.
3 separate occasions in this round. Credit where it's due to Wolves for dissecting this B site hold.
That was like a 3K for Lysor. Good. Good frags by
A
both
bold
of them, bro.
maneuver from Lysor. That's
Dang.
reflected in Munchkin's reaction to the situation of lack
Nice,
thereof.
man. Nice. Now all they gotta do is just keep it up. You know, they gotta feel like they're better than them. They gotta.
You can see on the other side of the stage still smiles.
It's one of those, it felt like overconfidence.
Oh,
Right?
that's
It's one of those
tough,
things.
man.
Good to see it being punished. This could maybe curb some of that, I guess, confidence
It's
coming
also on the
through.
player act when Juicy falls.
Alright,
you
so
can
they
see
got
it's almost
two
like a,
two
God,
mid.
There we go. Yeah.
No, 3 mid. Oh, is he gonna go exploring?
Texture's been just about everywhere in this map, it feels like.
Oh,
South here, finding
nah.
This actually could work here. Yep, that does give him the angle now to...
He's gonna take the space back though.
That's
Look, he's
good.
been doing well at these deeper lines too. He's, we saw it over towards that B main.
Yo, this guy's op is crazy, bro. I don't know.
How many people are about to come out?
It
of those
is crazy.
shores.
Man. Right there,
Clear it
boom.
with the Prowler. I think that might
Yes,
be in hand.
to the Prowler.
The timing.
The temptation to almost sit on that rope there and just hold it.
That's tough.
That was good, though. It's really good. Nice work there.
That's
Have
good
to
though.
invest
That's
it
good.
early,
Then
though.
now
This
they
is
know
your
that the op is
lead
over
now.
here.
It's
Now
just
you
not
see
clear
now they're
texture
running
away
away
from
from the
it.
op.
They've been
That's
heading
that's
this way.
good. That's
Thinking
good.
That's enough of a fake, but it's not. There's still 3 players for Gen G on this side of the map. Yeah, they're trying to get through heaven, but look who's waiting. Foxy 9 buys him
Oh.
time. They have to try and flee the site here.
Wait, nobody
Gen
took
G
damage.
Still holding numbers, still looking unfazed. 35 seconds.
Oh no. Go.
Spike down B.
How many times?
Oh
Gen G
nah. Yo, that's
one after the other. We've seen Karen do it. We've seen Texture. Now Foxy.
that's
9
crazy,
puts
bro.
his name up
Good
in lights.
good stuff.
It's just Spring.
Foxy.
Has to take the
That boy
one.
Foxy,
16
man.
seconds. The
Oh
spike is in
my.
Narnia. Another one back here for Gen G.
10 seconds left.
And see the amount of stall invested to this setup. We'll get a chance to look at it once again, but
That's crazy,
Wolves
man.
figure out where the operator is in this round and just the obstacle course laid
He's coming
out
for you.
by Gen
He's
G.
coming. He's coming.
So many things for Wolves to
Yo,
deal
nah, that was a
Yeah, you
Crazy
said that
4K,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
Good
that was
stuff,
good.
man.
That's solid. I mean, this does feel like we've got kind of the two fronts of Gen G working here. Individually, yeah.
Let's see this again. Let's see this.
Right, this
Bing.
this again. Beautiful control. But
Bing, bing, bing.
I mean, yeah,
They
this
are
is the
just.
fun to actually see
Someone try and swing
in a
in.
position, stacked up, ready to try and deal with somebody. It's got to be
Yeah, no,
frustrating.
they're not playing together, man. They're
Okay,
just.
cool. We're gonna try and trade
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
get that
well.
spacing right up. Okay.
In a game of numbers, you still want to put yourself in those positions.
I know this feeling, bro. I feel like I've been through it. It's like,
Joined
look.
by Ash with just a shot in the dark and it works.
All right, that's a
Take
nice
that
trade. That's a
texture.
nice trade.
That's the first step here.
Now they brought
Can
them
they
up.
get this building from this point though? An untraded kill back. That's perfect. Ash though, filling the gap towards middle. And if they take their eyes off the ball for a moment, if Foxy9 pulls their attention here. and they're so
Oh,
confident,
nice.
look at the swing
Nice.
here, punished
Okay.
on this confidence.
Uh-oh.
Gavin
Nice.
is
Nice
still
little trade.
holding tight, no.
All right, it's a
Okay, the
2v2,
arrow
2v2,
didn't
2v2.
land.
Let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Actually, it comes down to a 2v2, but a lot of time to work with here. Pit actually will expire over towards
They got a
A,
nice
so
little pinch.
Now Munchkin in a pretty rough spot.
Oh.
Potentially
Oh, is Munch gonna get this timing? Does he know? Oh, that's tough.
Lovely.
That was amazing.
What?
That's bold. That is very bold. To leave
Why would he do that,
somebody
bro?
behind them now, Karen.
Yo, this guy's
Well,
guy's
ground's
crazy.
covered to regroup here, but looking as if they might actually stack up towards main. Looking for a safe plant from Wolves.
Yep.
Okay, they get the plan down. It's 2v, nice little 2v2. Oh, he's gonna use invest.
But the pit will enable that as well.
Look at the pace though. Look at the pace coming in.
What?
Munchkin wants in on this fast. Both ults pretty much sent towards
Yo.
CT, but Munchkin's already controlling the site. The other
brings up
side
side.
of this.
Nice, 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 nice. Alright, you guys are chilling. You guys are chilling.
As well. Both of them now kind of on the other side of the pillar. What can he do here? A couple of smokes, but that's about it. Timing is everything. Spring.
Oh, bro, why are you going, bro? Why?
See if that baby's
No, no, no,
gotta clutch up here for a chance here. The nerves now starting to show here. What are you gonna do? No way. No way. Nice!
Yo, good stuff, man. Honestly, if I was in that situation, I would have just let go of the spike and then shot him and then confused. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think he had time for that.
Nonetheless,
But dang, bro.
necessarily a sigh of relief in terms
I mean, they're
of
getting rounds, but they're
certainly
just
in terms of this score.
they're just losing
Another example here where the trades
the
might
next
not work
round.
enough.
Let's see. If they lose their next round, then
Like I said, comes down to a 2v2,
I don't know,
but
man. Wait, whose map pick is this? Hold on, let me see.
Wolves able to stabilize a little bit.
That damn smile.
Oh, this is
72.
Wolves.
Can they recover
This is
This
Wolves
feels like
map
there's still
pick.
something here, right?
Yo.
Maybe a bit of that confidence starting to build it. Maybe a bit of that back in yourself. Maybe Wolves aren't done yet.
Nah, I feel like they come
kept
back
the
from
fight
this.
humble. Look
They
at
come back
Munchkin.
from this for
Look at
sure,
Ash.
for sure.
Bulldogs, Stingers. They've given themselves. They've carved out a little bit of room here for Wolves. Gonna have the ult ready for Juicy. One away from YU.
Okay,
Couple of options now.
nobody there.
To slow down the early rounds, much like
Texture's still on this
the start of Split.
on this op.
4 over towards
Hey,
B main
man.
here. Munchkin and Karen.
Oh, this is gonna be a B hit.
Yes.
Ooh, Karen had to give away the game. These horses
Nice.
are really nice.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Really, really nice. The ult. Juicy, what happened?
Oh,
I
what
don't
is he?
understand what happened there. I hope we catch it on a replay. But
What is he
oh,
doing,
no,
bro?
no, this
How do you-
I want to know.
I'm actually let back.
Oh, hold on. Ah, nah.
Swings in, gets two, and Ash is there.
What happened to Juicy, man? What happened to that, bro?
Well,
Bro, just
Showstopper's gone somewhere. Certainly not the intent.
hold on. We gotta see this, bro. Where'd it go?
I just don't understand how it happened.
Okay,
Karen
pop.
dealt with here. I mean, that's rough. I mean, down to 1 HP because of decay taking effect.
Wait, but what he hit?
This has been a really hard game from 0 and 10. Like these were the moments
Nah,
where
that's
they
crazy,
heavy.
bro.
They weighed really heavy on a duelist player who's used to be able to take in that space, being
Who's looked
explosive.
fantastic here as well.
Yes, and to have a downturn in performance like this feels really harsh. 8-2.
Dang, man.
They
And
picked
this
up
was
that
their
one
map
big
pick.
question here. That judge could be lethal in the middle. Munchkin.
We can see on the
Ooh,
X-ray.
brave boy. Oh dear.
Uh-oh. They all have pistols, sheriffs. It's not bad, but
Towards sewers.
they gotta lock in, man. Oh, he took the smoke.
Munchkin will give up the
Oh, no, he's
space
out, no, he's
temporarily,
out,
but
no, he's
tucks
out.
into Mayo now.
I'm tripping. That boy went straight up.
Moving at the mouth here.
No, did he hit the ceiling, bro? I'm tripping.
Swing and a miss on the first, but Wolves not able to springboard on the back of that and look to overwhelm the operator. Obviously with an Eon, it's tough to really pin him down after that first shot regardless if he hits or not. But 50 seconds now. Still Asher able to slow
Oh, that boy's just getting tagged
Down
up
the side.
through smokes every
And
time.
even further now, the utility causing lots
Yeah,
of
this
problems
is,
for Wolves.
yo, this is,
God, why do I feel Texture might be on for one here? Here they come.
Yeah.
That's the
30 seconds left.
Foxy9 gets the second. Foxy9 is just cruising through this game. Sadly, the purchase obviously in this round was far from perfect for Wolves.
Uh-oh.
Trying to make it
What was
work with
that?
what they had. Just Sheriffs, maybe a little bit of hope. But Texture still just controlling the site, making it difficult here. He's feeling that pressure, getting closer. 10 seconds, they're gonna work for him.
Ah, yeah. What can you do against that, bro? I mean, I guess if you get like a hero shot and then you get one, but
Good lord,
Other than
can
that, bro.
anyone stop him?
that's crazy, man. Yo, hold on. Let's see the kills. Let's see the kills. How much do they got from that, man?
Texture again delivering for Genji. Foxy9
It's
as well.
save.
Two crucial kills for him to kind of keep that pressure away from Texture on site with the operator. Staring down the barrel, at least a purchase here in round 12 for Wolves,
13.
but potentially looking
Dang. What if? All right,
best
hold on.
scenario
What
of being
if
a
this is?
9-3.
Not an impossible score if they get that third, but you've got to add into the equation.
yeah,
Genji
What if
still
it's their
pistol.
attacker side
Certainly
map?
not
You know?
that
No,
one, but
no. But Wolves need to keep
I
some
mean
hope.
defense.
yeah,
My fault.
that would definitely be a positive, all things considered. So starting, what, 6-0 in this half. Both timeouts used.
Both
A
timeouts
long road back
used.
ahead of them in the
Oh,
second half.
no, that's crazy
Trying
though.
to clear ramp control again. We've seen that kind of different tempo from Texture, aggressive, now sitting very, very passive.
Almost now playing with the idea of where is the operator, right?
Yep. And they're making it
Testing,
hard.
yeah, testing this default. Now they know Juicy again.
It's like
Another
why
first step for
are
him.
they peeking dry, bro?
Sacrificial at this point, but there's no benefit for it. Spring trying to slip ahead here. He's actually done
Oh,
really
nice.
well. Completely unexpected.
Nice
Spring
Spring.
finds a bit
Good
of
stuff.
timing.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Munchkin now a little bit worried. He's got pressure.
Oh,
Great
nice.
work.
This is
Make
good.
some
This is
space
good.
on this B site. You could potentially get a plant here as well. You do have mid being controlled by YU. This is good. Plants in play.
30 seconds
And
left.
player advantage.
That's it, make that
Nice.
even further
Good-
advantage. Now just a
good
1v4
pinch from heaven,
for
bro.
Ash. Revealed. Not even getting
Nice.
over. Lifelong
Good
will shut it
stuff.
down.
Yo,
A
9-3.
9-3
Yo,
half
it can
here
actually flip. Hold on.
for Gen G.
Hold on.
You'd
This can
argue
actually
a slight
flip.
recovery towards
What
the
if
end
what
of
if
the
this
Wolves,
this
but
this
like
map
I
is their
said, a
defense?
tall
Their
order
defense
here in the
half.
second half.
You know? Like what if they're like goated on the defense? That'd be kind of crazy, no? Hopefully, man. I mean, I don't know. But if they lose to their map pick, then it's looking bad. It's looking pretty bad for Wolves. Actually, I don't know. Who knows? It could still be anyone's game after the third map. I mean, second map. I'm about to eat this this PB and yeah. But now, who do y'all got? Who you going for? Taco? Taco. Oh, I should probably join the call too. Huh? Are you guys in a call?
So far, but the two teams need your energy. So if you want Genji to win, let me hear you. Oh, I feel there's a little bit of Wolves fan here. If you are a fan of Wolves, I want to hear you howl with me on a count of three. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ow! One more time. If you want Genji to win.
Yeah,
let me
boy.
hear
I want
you.
both of them to win. No, I'm just-
And for the Wolves.
Paper X. Yo, who do you guys think is gonna win, Sen or Paper X? It's been a while since they went. Wait, have they won up before? I'm not sure. I'm excited to see that one, man.
let's be realistic here. A 9-3 half, but let's kind of look at how we got to this.
Halftime.
Wolves found a
That's
couple of
crazy,
ways
man.
Forward, but it felt a bit too late in the day.
Certainly did. Only a
13,
couple of
54,
opportunities outside. For example,
13.
that B main hold almost for Gen G. Caught off guard a little bit. Obviously see here with
Texture
the
got,
point base.
he got the most,
Yeah,
60,
with a
64.
scoreline like this, tough to really take away many
Econ
positives.
report.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
crazy.
One, even in
Yeah.
mentioned, like that, I feel bad saying it, but I want to see more from Juicy. He's had a really brutal first half.
Certainly
Yeah,
did.
his first half was bad. Hopefully this next half. I feel like this next half he
Like I said, there's. I mean, we discussed this,
It
right?
can-
Again,
it can be
fine,
good.
Duelist goes 1-12, but
If you're
if
getting the
he's
sights,
dying on
if he's
sight
doing
and
his
you
job,
forget and you're following
cool.
through, absolutely fine by that. That's not the case for Wolves here in the first half.
But those 3 rounds give a couple of opportunities.
Dang,
The
bro, look at
issues
that
begin,
arena.
though, with
That
the
sh-
pistol, Mike,
looks
because
pretty
we talk
cool,
about
I'm not gonna
everyone
lie.
knows it.
Yeah, yeah.
Gen G statistically are nuts at pistol rounds.
And also when you can take into consideration converting the bonus and then 3 rounds behind that
Oh,
in
just
the
get it.
first half, you've got to beg that Wolves
Oh,
able to
they
find
see one.
success here if there's any hope of recovering.
They got all
split.
A. It's gonna be an A execute. Let's get it.
Texture.
That boy just stunned
Yeah, maybe
himself.
6th man for Wolves right now.
A ton of damage from that grenade. Good stuff.
But again, it's an early tester. And
Well,
they actually make it out pretty, I was going
They
to say unscathed.
they
as
seem
well.
like they're gonna rotate. Okay.
He did. Drawn an extra body, but still mid firmly in control of Wolves. And it's almost actually the
What? Oh, hold
the
on.
timing there was actually perfect on the minimap.
Hold
You can
on.
see when
Hold on.
Spring decided to head back over towards B.
Nah, that's crazy.
Going to be hard as Juicy on this side of the map too.
Yeah.
Right, this is a time for him to
It's a 5
get
right
a good
here.
start here that could just
Oh.
bring him back.
Oh,
But
wide
YU,
actually, yeah.
lovely, and that's so indicative. Finding texture there feels like there's
You
got
got one
more,
there.
right? There's got to be more players behind this. See Spring slowly coming back over as well. Gen G.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, nah. They're aware. They're
30
aware.
seconds out, you'd almost hope that even though
Trust.
Sexy falls there,
Oh, they do got 30
want to
seconds.
see Gen G take advantage of that.
Right here. Oh, you're such in a good strat. It's a good spot. Good spot. Oh, nah. Hold on.
Numbers still looking good for Wolves here.
They got one low.
Denied
That's
Springboard
basically-
straight
that's
through
just-
heaven, but still, Plant's gonna be in for Gen G. Prowler goes through close, doesn't find too much. It's Paranoia, if it's well placed, could be perfect. And maybe
Oh,
a
this is
trade
crazy.
out here. Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Lysor gonna
Oh,
send it
yeah.
back. Foxy 9 wants to
Oh,
get
he wasn't
it.
blinded by the
Lysor takes it
Omen
down.
smoke.
Maybe
That's
a
good, that's
chance
good.
to build this game back. Carrot can't do it all. Wolves
Yo, hold on. This might be a comeback.
exactly what they needed.
Hold on. Maybe. Well, I'm not gonna say it now, but hold on.
To try and mount
They
this
might be
comeback
locked.
Is the pistol round for Wolves. Like I said, well navigated initially here. Well, the fact we saw that on the screen as I said that, but Gen G able to get back into a position, but you almost expect, even though Texture falls kind of blind through the wall, as soon as Wolves see that in the kill feed, the fact that it's Texture, they know to try and get ahead
Good
of this hit.
stuff.
And
We
actually,
need that. You
one
can
of the-
see it.
yeah.
Look at it. Look at the difference in him already.
One of the few examples where actually, even though it's well, 1
So
for 1,
amazing, man.
2 for 2 as well, Juicy and YU able to kind of stop that from developing into any further threat.
Texture's got armor and a stinger as well. He's given away, it's here. Quick Paranoia and a quick pace. They want to try and pressure this problem early, straight up towards heaven.
Yeah, not looking phased.
Oh, they're committing. Texture's down.
Oh, that's so good, man. That's so good. They heard
Really good position though. Yeah,
Nice.
that's easy. Now he's kind of left in a bit of trouble here. Karen gonna pick up the stinger. Wait,
What?
Classic on Juicy. It's a 2v2. We're still at a minute. This has been fast.
Hold on, they don't know.
Gonna put the time on Gen G's side.
Just wait out this.
Munchkin careful. These corners
Nice,
can take
nice,
off
nice,
his
nice,
ring.
nice, nice,
Trying to
nice.
pick up the pieces. Sprays and he can't throw fast
What?
enough. Spring lands it. And Wolves stay in
Good
this.
stuff, guys, man.
Gen G looking to get a little fruity here, catch Wolves off guard.
Oh, that was halftime, bro. I gotta go take out the dogs.
Again, you can't ask for much more than go for
No,
commitment there to the stinger, but
God, it was this that played
Yeah.
nervous. That
Enemy
2v2 at the end of my, oh my days.
there's also the fact that Fat Baby doesn't actually swing against the Bulldog. It's a little awkward there to commit to that
Could've
peak
been,
down
yeah.
into hell.
Yep.
But that could have been a disaster. The fact that he kind of waited
This goes here.
a little deeper on rafters, but second on the board regardless here for Wolves. Again, almost looking
This is a nice spot.
beaten, battered and bruised here in terms of the purchase.
Let's go.
They're still alive.
No.
But this scoreline can't stop being brought back, right? You give Gen.G a window, they'll walk it. Juicy, brilliant, brilliant. The confidence being quelled now. Munchkin taking a solo endeavor over towards A and gets punished.
And 1 and 12 in the first half. Certainly
He's here now.
happy to stand his ground here
Poison's off.
in the second half. And actually a very active clearance towards mid
that.
here.
There.
Take a risk.
Inside the smoke.
I have the spike.
This is fabulous timing. This could free up the additional player to hit the rotate. Depends on Ash. I mean, still, full kit of util could clear this. Timing then becomes everything. Still about a minute to play with here.
Waits for the util to drop and actually then sends the drone through. And
One
I guess,
suppressed.
yeah, confirmation of 2 players. YU now will be called upon.
A lot of pressure on him here.
Oh my wire.
TP taken. They're already through. This is going to be a plant. Unless... Why are you trying to spray in here, hoping maybe catching someone trying to get up towards that Heaven side? But this is still a bonus for Wolves. But of course, that scoreline is such a heavy weighing factor. The plant's now in for Gen.G.
Juicy down to 5 HP. Does have the regen, but still not really going to keep him in a comfortable position here if he does decide to commit.
But if the util goes right, Mike, they've got Pain Shell, they've got Haunts, they've got Paranoias. They need to disrupt the back line 1. And that's how you do it if you're Gen.G. It's back-to-back damage. Gen.G making it look almost too easy. Lysor can't even make it through CT. There's so much utility in his way. Gen.G suddenly stop the tracks.
And Atsi will keep 4 alive here. So much cleaner in their victory in the second half. Sorry. Again, the purchase not quite there for Wolves. Have to come back in now, and ultimately it's going to burn up pretty much everything in the bank. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Don't need to see him.
I mean, what do you do? Again, see kills come through like that, and it's really rough for Wolves and frustrating as well.
Got to keep their heads up, though. That was a bonus round, right? If you're looking at it traditionally, that's not the worst thing in the world to lose out on. This, though, cannot go the same way.
No,
Not, then it becomes 11.
And nothing in the bank.
Yeah.
Juicy, at least for, other than the disaster in the first half, building towards the showstopper. Not going to get it in this round, but a chance maybe to build towards it for the next if the purchase is lacking. Gen.G firmly in control of mid this time. Maybe want to actually dip their toes to see what was going on early on in the previous round.
This kind of rolls back to that discussion on the desk as well. There's none of that real cyclable utility, and Juicy dominating over towards A again.
Yeah, Munchkin once again. Maybe showing a lack of respect, but
This can be huge. See that BB, if he's read this right, if they've got this right, he's in trouble though. They're coming. Oh, what a belting shot. He's still been taken, but he takes one down with him from the grave near on. And now Lysor watching that cross. This is a good position. Commits, catches, polishes. Second, Lysor, outstanding. He's done his job here. The rest of the team now in support. Karon has no opportunity to play in from here.
30 seconds
1v4
left.
Spike over towards Hell.
Yo, I'm back. I'm back.
No chance of him having a say in this round, and you touched on that from the desk as well. Almost feels like, yes, the concern being there's no
I got my
wave almost.
Oh,
Wolves
yo,
maybe
this is good.
into that perfectly in this scenario.
They won that one. Good stuff.
But Gen.G had to almost
Yeah.
commit
That's
behind
what I'm
that.
talking about. That's what I'm talking
I do want to see
about.
when Gen.G decide on a timeout, if they feel like they need it, right? Because so far, I feel like Wolves have, I don't say a grip on this half. They've
Well,
had
certainly
good
a
start.
course
They've got
correction here.
Yes, they've got a very good
Hold on,
lead
I'm
so
gonna mute
far. We're
myself
seeing
while we
them
watch this.
approach this perfectly. We've seen Juicy winning out his fights
Wow.
over towards 8. How much more is he going to keep doing that?
Do Gen.G now decide to maybe try and feed into that a little bit? Just in the nick of time there to find Foxy 9.
This adjustment from Lysor, I really like the fact he just dips down, catches the cross, knows that pressure's coming from Heaven. He takes the gamble that's not going to come through main at the time. I like that. Starting to see a bit more decisive, confident plays. You're not leaving Munchkin out there on his own again, are you?
Well, don't expect a peak goal this time around.
Oh, pace. Okay, pace. Name of the game. At least to look to kind of imply pace.
You see Atsu almost anticipating somebody slipping ahead of that utility spring. Not spammed out, though. Gen.G very curious about this mid-hold once more.
You look at those salvos have now been burnt by Ash. Still has the drone, but once that's gone, you've got to be really committing that where you need it, right? It can't just be used lackadaisically at this point. Again,
Yo,
I like this from
no
Wolves.
cap.
Control towards middle here,
Wait, where's my phone? Oh.
and the time's starting to be burnt.
Question mark on both sides, to be honest with you. Ash now clearing through with the drone.
I'd like them to bring an extra body back towards B though, because it feels like this is the right read from Gen.G.
Paranoia. Potential here to send it through. Actually, the re-clearance here.
Oh,
is
they heard
perfectly
one.
timed.
Really, really nice. The Paranoia just going to skim past us and quite catch him, but they're in trouble.
Oh,
They're
there's-
under pressure. Cross gets made this time. Spring going to fall. And now you can
Oh,
see
that's
Texas trying to take towards the
tough,
side.
man.
Karen's managed to find Lysor. See that baby spinning around. Casper to do damage. Still holding on.
Oh,
And
what?
look at Texas HP. It's low, but the blast coming in. The paint show gets thrown through. Denies that quick springboard in. And now let's look at the post plant. Where do they decide to hold?
Cage triggered.
One backside, two towards pillar. YU needs a bit of impact off this. Doesn't get what he wants, but Juicy slowly stepping forward. Nice,
Nice,
YU.
nice, good
Crying
stuff.
out Ash from the corner.
One
But a
solo.
complimentary post plant now. Texture spotted. YU
player
misses, and
standing.
Karen finds Juicy. YU, this is a difficult situation.
Oh, that's so. Oh, what?
YU will not relent. He wants this, but he
Oh,
tries.
so
Karen
close,
stands his
man.
ground, and Gen.G step forward
Dang.
again.
Rough turn of events here, because I think the paint shell maybe bouncing off the wrong wall here from Juicy, because have all but sealed the deal on a kill here on the plant. I see FatBB stands his ground for as long as you could hope for in this situation.
One enemy.
That's in fact why you even corrects on that one. It's Karen, safe pair of hands, still standing for Gen.G. Will deliver the 11th.
And now this is the round that if you're looking at
What's
Juicy,
even-
you're hoping he's
yeah,
not going over
yeah.
their peak, but you can see where they're approaching. That's the ult now online. A bit of a different look coming out from Gen.G.
Now, whether or not they're going to try and actually react on the back of this trip in mid, to wait for that re-clearance from Wolves and know that there's potentially one or two bodies invested over there.
This is a really nice approach from Gen.G. I like what they're doing here. And it's going to have to pick up the pace a bit now that they've broken this. But they've been given the red carpet rollout, right? YU was good last round, but this is asking a lot. Great. Isolated fight on towards Karen. Ash gets a second. Oh, Spring suddenly appears out of nowhere.
Spikes up on rafters.
Oh, that could be done for.
Yo,
Force
this
nine
is
and Ash.
good, man.
How are they going to get back to it? Ram's guarded. It's controlled. You've got Spring
Oh, yeah, you got
waiting
this.
here. Bucky in. And he gets the shin, but that's not enough. Foxy 9 power forward. Juicy.
Nice, nice. Good
Holding
stuff,
on
good
for
stuff,
dear
good stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm liking. That's what I'm liking.
Quick to get to site here, but YU finding two is an absolute miracle here. Texture looking to break the crosshair placement,
Spike down A.
but actually it's Spring to actually pick up the backside of this execution. Like I said, Spike falling on rafters, a disaster for Gen.G. And
That boy
finally
just keeps
we'll
standing
force
up,
the
man.
timeout
It's
here.
amazing, man.
11-7 the scoreline, and Gen.G have to take a breather, take stock of the situation, because Wolves certainly putting up a fight here in the second half, Lauren.
They really are.
They're going to,
considering
man.
the amount of rounds they had to come in with, they had to go against the odds literally. Of
I
picking up
mean,
just
to be
a
honest,
pistol against
They have
Gen.G.
like
And now they've
a lot
got
of rounds they need to
starting
get,
Juicy,
but
starting to
it's
fire up.
possible.
We're starting to see the
What,
Wolves
they just
players
need
looking
3?
A bit more confident, getting a good read, and maybe starting to exploit
Four.
some of those
They
problems
need
that
4.
Gen.G were having up against Fnatic.
They need 4.
This utility cycle is still an issue in
Yeah,
that
I mean,
regard.
But I mean,
that
it's still
comparison
kinda
is always
close.
how Gen.G almost you'd lean towards if Ash isn't
As long as they
the lurker,
keep
right? The
Gen.G
one trying to
away from
sell
12,
something
they're
elsewhere.
chilling.
Wolves know to
But
expect
they could only have one more mistake, and then once they have 12, it's over. No more mistakes. They gotta play like absolute perfect if they wanna.
looking to follow through in it, but
Because Gen.G is a top tier
not found
team, man.
any value
So
up against
if they're at
Juicy.
12, man. I mean, actually, I don't know. Who
See if
knows?
that
Actually,
does, yeah, see if that does continue.
who knows?
See, actually,
I'm
Gen G
tripping,
may
man.
be toying with the idea
Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
of a quicker all-in piece here with pistols.
19.
Maybe looking to try and catch or punish any of those information plays down middle or over towards B main, but we haven't really seen Wolves having to go to that yet, really. At least not early. Again, good reactive playoff.
Come on, Wolves. Wake up.
From Ash.
Oh.
Going to come through. That's going to instantaneously spot the player.
Nice, nice, nice. Hold on. Hold on. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Yeah, does manage to back away towards Sewers, but gives away position. Now, there's a lot of additional support here.
Ooh,
Very lucky not to get killed there on the readjustment.
barely
Cam's
didn't.
got a lot of info, though. That's a lot of
That's
players
good.
now
That's good.
noted. Surprised we don't see an additional
Oh,
bot even see that.
nice
Maybe he doesn't
spray,
seem to be
man.
fussed. Doesn't seem to be upset about
You gotta,
it.
you
He
gotta,
holds
you
the
gotta, you
ground
gotta.
well.
Bing, bing, bing.
Adjusts up towards heaven.
Oh, they're on a save. Yo, I'm tripping.
Still has full kit here, keep in mind.
But he did a lot of
Trying to
damage.
find something, but Wolves not really giving anything away just yet. Rightfully so against this purchase. So 40 seconds now, and Gen G will re-explore mid.
He's still being shouldered by Juicy, who's got his ult. If it's panic stations, right? He can
Poison
best
orb
that.
emitting.
Still got one over towards site as well. There's the player noted. Spring can't do much to deny this. Going to
Snake
get
bite
good
catch.
chip on the cross, and there's Juicy now being rewarded. That's probably going to be a one, but it's done. Juicy doing well. Good control, good confidence.
Nice.
Builders here. He
Spike
needs
down
this.
B.
And Gen G not finding steps forward. Faltering almost on the way. Looking to thread the needle and find those timings. Punishing maybe rotations and support towards that A side, but it's not to be. An out texture, you're damn good. But I think this might be a little out of your means here. Wolves are back in business. A flawless round, Mike. This
Let's
could
go.
be the key
Hold
step
on,
to this game
hold on.
now actually being back on.
This is good. However,
Back in
they
on the
can't let
purchase
go
here
of
for
the
Gen
gas.
G.
They gotta keep going. They gotta keep playing like this if they really want it.
Snake Bite just catching. Was the paint shell to good use as well. Gets the reset. Actually,
Enemy remaining.
slow down, maybe separate the remaining
Good
members of
stuff,
Gen G.
man. Good stuff. They gotta
Yeah,
keep playing
certainly
like that.
looking
Keep playing
towards
like that.
The value of that timeout now. It's that gap all but closed. The hard work's already done in terms of the comeback.
Look at the switch up as well from Wolves. We've got, what, 3 players playing middle. You've got the switch up of the...
And he still got tagged?
Two over
Yo, that's
towards that B
tough.
side, leaving just one. That's going to be what Lice saw over towards A. So a really big read into maybe how Gen G want to approach this.
I think Wolves almost
Let's look at it,
anticipated
let's look at
something
it.
off this drone early or Ash's
Oh, they're pushing now.
utility.
What?
God, are they just going for a shootout in middle? Oh, this is so
What?
bold.
No, this is bad.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
And it works! Wolves igniting their confidence after a disastrous first half.
good
Gen G, they could be
stuff,
on the
man.
ropes.
Going to be kicking themselves because they've been allowed
Oh,
to sit
yo,
behind
they may
these
actually come
smokes
back.
time
Hold
and
on.
time again, then
Hold on, they have like no credits either.
Tuck back into vents and
Oh, this might be
time around, the
huge.
grand reveal.
They're gonna be on a save.
Heartbreak for Gen G. Left to hold on to these 2 rifles and what feels like an eternity left on
Hey,
the
my
clock.
bad, bro. I didn't know they wouldn't get that. Yo,
And
good stuff though.
scoreline,
Yo,
Mike,
good stuff
it-
though
on the
from
hard
though
ones,
like
it
for
felt
Wolves.
like
Wolves is actually
I don't wanna say
coming back.
impossible, it's just improbable,
Coming back
right?
alive.
You talk
This is
about
their map pick, so
percentage chance.
they
Now,
I mean,
even
they
after
don't
the
gotta
first
win this
couple
one,
rounds,
but
they're not
Seconds
worried
left.
yet,
Well,
they
right?
should win this
I
one.
hate to say it, but it was a
Oh.
9-3 half versus Fnatic as well
Oh no,
here on Split.
bloody hell.
Oh, that's right. It is the 9-3. It
Fnatic got
was.
across
like
the
a-
line.
A bitter dream repeating itself here, potentially.
Yeah, this suddenly does
10
feel like we've got a
seconds
game.
left.
Like the scoreline I said
Yeah,
suddenly
we
becomes
definitely
such
got a game right here,
different
boys.
looking beast.
Let's get hyped for these
You're
teams,
now
bro.
held on
Let's
11,
get it.
right?
Come
You
on.
have no right to
Yeah.
do that. You've
Wait,
been
why
kind
am
of
I?
I think actually where Gen G wasn't it like 11-7 or something where then
I'm like,
Yo, this is crazy though.
oh. And Wolves are looking more.
But it's good. I mean, they're fighting back.
Yeah, the scoreline is getting closer, but Wolves look good doing it.
yeah, catching it there. Like I said, this is so heads up.
Nice.
Reading the situation, but it's on the back of.
Alright, let's see if Gen
I
G
don't
can
wanna
come
say a
back from
gamble,
this.
Almost a guess to what Gen G are doing early on here. It's only really been the drone that's been
Yeah,
shown.
look at this.
There's no set
Oh, wait,
piece
they
towards
have
mid
guns?
that Gen G have displayed. Here with the Stingers,
Look at the ults though.
yeah, looking towards.
Wait,
a
they have
pace
full.
change
Yo,
here.
I'm tripping,
Lysol
bro.
gonna have his
What?
hands full. If Gen G fully commit here off
Alright, let's
rip.
get it. No, they only have one on A.
Feels
Yo,
nothing,
this
so I wait to
is
see how much Lysol can do. This is so much for him.
boom.
I don't know how much he can even live in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to stick on site though, going to try and play
He doesn't use it.
Hope the support comes in through heaven, and it is.
Oh, he got stunned. He got
Also to
stunned.
be invested coming out from Zufat BB, but it's still going to be Lysol.
They have to find him.
Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Yo, that's so huge.
So perfectly, and
Get him.
he's still
Get him.
alive. 15 HP. Still
Oh,
breathing,
no,
and he
that's-
goes
that's-
down.
that's-
Munchkin giving them a bit of life here.
Wait, does he still have his ult? Oh, he does.
It ain't happening. Karen now.
Yo, these guys are actually coming back. Hold on.
Look where the spike
Hold on,
is.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
With just one player basically on that side of the map held that down.
Nah, yo,
Lysor
Lysaur's.
has to hold on to this rifle.
Prize
That boy had like a
What?
bad
GG2
beginning,
in
like,
there.
cause they're the first matchups, like, of the tournament. The first map, bro. Lysor was like pretty like fumbling and stuff, but look at him now, bro. He's that boy came up, man. Good stuff for him, bro. For
Able
real.
to just exist for way
That was the
too
GOAT.
long.
These are frustrating rounds as well. If you're Gen G, right, you are great at this. You're not very clinical about it.
Every round matters.
Service for the switch. You're normally very clinical about these site takes. You know your protocol list very
10
well.
seconds left.
They are not getting that right now. They are making some misses here, which is surprising to me.
We talked about Wolves being rattled in the first half. Now seeing something very similar of Gen G here in the second.
One.
Now they're
away
one
now.
round
Look
away.
at that
Yo, that's
scoreline,
crazy, man.
11 to 10. Wolves
They were down
are at
so
the
much.
door now. How is Lysor allowed to live that long? As you said,
Oh wow, well, Juicy finding
Okay.
this kill as well. Certainly doesn't make things better, but unfortunately Munchkin put in a really, really tough position to try and potentially pass the spike off.
Yep.
But Karen's so disconnected, waiting for somebody to drop down and then pressure into their own pit, but it just
Yeah,
doesn't happen. It almost looks like
basically.
he's just watch this one passing by from main, to be honest.
it's getting tense now. The second timeout used by
Yo, I didn't get my
Gen G.
blanket, man. No cap. It's kind of cold on you. I'll be right back.
And the crowd
They love it.
starting to build behind them now.
Hope is a dangerous thing, and Wolves are certainly igniting it here. As said, winning hearts and minds throughout this. The underdogs, the whole way through. Through Swiss, they look lethal. Here, they've kept that up. Now, it's one thing to have a close game against Gen G. It's another to beat
close
them.
out. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. Certainly done the hard work, but they have to get this across the line now.
Yo, let's get hype,
ult
man.
still
They're
here
about to
for
come
Gen G
back
as well.
from
We've still
being
got three ults,
down.
actually pretty
Being
impactful
down, they were like,
ults
what,
as well.
9-3? Now they're
Foxy Nines, textures,
11
and
to 10.
actions.
We did see Spring actually collect the order
It's
drop,
crazy,
the
man.
pit available here for Wolves, so they could
Yo,
close
they
off
actually
the
did
section
it.
of the map. Let's kick things off
I
in
only
round
brought this
22.
blanket because I'm kind of cold. No cap.
Actually going to put
Like
YU
it. Oh my god.
into a spot. Actually, they might even play into this. He's also got a one-way set up ahead of this.
Oh, this is huge. Yo, if they actually play into
Shooting
this,
that middle, they won't be able to clear this. This is still going to be a
Oh,
very
nah.
uncomfortable position. So Ash pressuring towards Heaven early.
He's not going to get, and there's no way. He's going to get played in here perfectly.
He keeps his cool.
Oh, nice.
Lysor again in
Yo,
unison.
nah.
The dream is very much alive for Wolves.
And just like that, another round is
Just
over
like
for
that.
Gen G.
Just
Look
like
at the
that,
time.
man.
1 minute 13. The outcome is determined here.
Hold
Karen's
on.
Still holding
I
onto
mean, they
the
could- they-
same
this could- this-
rifle for what, 4 rounds now.
Back to spawn we go.
That's
Again, this
crazy,
composition
man.
Falling short. The
Yo,
drone invested
hold
towards
on.
middle. Nothing else to reveal that. And why you
Save
great
again.
Call from Wolves to do
This is exactly the recipe of a sort of setup that would cause problems for this composition. If
Yo,
the
and they're
drone's
not even gonna
well
try
invested,
too, bro. They're
they've
just
gotta
they're
put
just
a body
saving.
on
Yo,
to
it's good
find
for them,
out
I guess,
where
because
Wolves are playing.
they're kind of broke right now.
Done their homework today, haven't they?
That's
Wolves?
crazy, man. That's
Figuring
good
it out,
stuff,
they
though.
had
That's
recent
good
tape.
stuff.
They looked into it. They
You guys
found
think
ways to
you
make
guys
it
think
hurt.
Wolves takes this?
These two final players for
30
Gen
seconds
G.
left.
I probably could too.
You got to imagine the comms can't be feeling good right now.
Save, save.
It's gotta be
9-3
tense as hell.
curse.
You
What a
just had your
choke.
timeouts burnt. It is all down to that IGL. The boys on the stage itself.
That's
They have
crazy,
watched
man.
this
Good
game
stuff.
Slip
Good stuff, yo.
away. They were at
They
the
didn't get
door.
bullied.
Now they're inside the building, Mike. It's 11-11.
How the tables have turned.
11,
Munchkin had a
11,
similar
man.
struggle there.
Yes.
They were
Juicy did in the
9-3.
first half,
That's crazy.
Unable to really have a say, have any input, to be honest with you. as Wolves now will tie things up. 11-11 here on Split.
Oh my God, as if they could take the lead in
You know what's crazy,
the
dude?
final hour, right? In
And
the
Gen.G
final
used
round near
both
on.
their
Now we're
timeouts.
down to the real lower end of the purchase. Dude, that was the start and end of the round. It felt like, as said, this was beautifully handled. Lighter working in brilliant unison with him as well. Not just leaving him out on his own. It was perfect.
I mean, you can see on the replay as well, just walking into an
That was
absolute
amazing.
blender. Gen.G can't really do anything, but because they're so invested, the casualty's too great to recover.
Have they learned their lesson? How do they approach it now? Try and deny maybe late space being explored on towards B main.
He
with
put up
Util
different
going in,
traps.
but Gen.G,
That's good.
A test of their metal here.
But yeah,
Wolves'
I
confidence
feel like
will
because they
be
used the
sky
drone
high.
for mid last round,
Quell it.
they couldn't clear
They
it.
break
Yeah,
their hearts
that's
in the final
crazy,
moments.
man.
Wolves need to react correctly.
Well, let's see if they bring it back here. It is tied, but it could still be anyone's
It's
game.
all been scary. We're living a nightmare right now for Gen.G.
Oh wait, but they
They're able
have.
to really
Oh no,
get
that's
themselves
Stinger,
over the first hurdles of some of
Guardian,
these
Bulldog,
rounds.
and then 2 rifles. It's not bad.
It's just
Let's see what they do with it though. Let's see if they can
anxious
convert.
approach once again towards this mid hold, which has suited Wolves down to a T. We've
Double
seen them
smokes.
once just clean sweep behind this smoke.
Got these ults still. Got so much to bank on, but they're going back for this B split, this 3-2. 3 players from Wolves over
I mean,
Oh,
on
yeah.
this side.
At least this time Texas is not going to be sliding into the trip.
Nice stall. Spring gonna slow it down. Time now becoming a factor.
30
Seeing
seconds
the
left.
tension, it's literally palpable here. Here comes the hit. Do they survive this? Texture goes in. Gets
Oh,
job done.
and-
Spring holds the line.
Okay,
takes
that's
down from
nice
behind.
trade.
Spring!
Oh, Spring does that. Oh, nah, bro.
Texture. It's on Munchkin. And
Okay,
Karon with
okay,
10
Karon,
seconds.
Karon.
And look where the spike is.
Oh, nah,
It's
the
up in
time.
8 seconds. The time has passed the 5. The unthinkable is happening.
Yo, nah, yo, this is crazy, man. They're taking the lead. Yo,
Just the gift that keeps
nice,
on
yes,
giving.
nice. They took away all the guns. Good
And
stuff,
they
guys.
clean up the round.
Now they all stand.
Nothing
Good stuff,
for
man.
Gen.G to
Good
take
stuff.
away from round 23.
Dang, how is Gen.G gonna respond, man? They're in the.
It's just fantastic.
That was
to see
amazing,
Wolves
man.
step up to the plate once more.
How many heroes does this team have? Spring there with those 2 up in heaven felt like it was a gift.
Good
Catching them on
stuff,
the way
man.
down. Unreal stuff.
I told you guys. I told you. It could have been their defense half.
Coaching booth.
Hold on,
Unless
hold
if
on, it
Gen.G
can still be OT. They have not got across the line yet. Gen.G with one chance
This
to
has
just
got to be Gen.
try
Yeah,
and keep
I feel
up
like
in this
maybe.
Wolves, snatching away that 12th though.
Gen.G just looks so shook right now
They do, they
from
do.
how this second half has panned out. YU once more firmly in
They
control
took down
of
his
B side.
camera. That's good. But how are they gonna
One player, not
respond?
necessarily
Though? It's crazy,
painting a
man. This
clear
is
picture,
crazy.
But Power sent down mid.
But it's so cool.
So Wolves still aware of
And throw
the
his
potential
drone.
here, and the drone again, almost now
They want to go through
coming
mid.
Gen.G's downfall in terms of telling Wolves what their intentions are. Haven't really seen it employed.
They
as
want to do a
misdirected too often.
B split again. Come on, Spring. You
At least
gotta
it's not
rotate.
favourable in terms of numbers here. Only 2 members of Wolves. So in fact, maybe has to
Oh,
respect this.
no.
And, oh no!
How's he? He's dead and buried. Texture looking to do it all
Nice.
himself. He has to. Spring can't save him this time. That B side now looking
Yeah.
vulnerable. Can he hold on to this? YU's been good. This is a lot of pressure. Good paranoia. He takes the space off the
Oh.
back, and now here they go.
Nice,
Right
sir.
on. YU!
Oh,
They're
Still
doing it!
holding on. Munchkin and Karon once again left with 10 seconds, and not much more. As this
nice. Oh no, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's actually crazy, man. From 9 to 3, 3 to 12, 3 to 13, man. Yo, that's crazy, man. Good stuff. Holy, you guys are crazy. Nah. Hey, bro, why do you grab him like that, man? No, that's crazy. They came back from 9 to... Yeah, that's They came back from 3.
Josie, it doesn't matter. Josie!
Good stuff, man. All of them played their part well, man. Dang, and just like that, man, there goes the first match. Dang, bro. Yo, good stuff, bro. To both of them. Both teams played phenomenal, man. Who said Gen G 13-0? The comeback is crazy. Wolves up. 9-3. Scripted. Yo, guys, is this scripted? No. Curse 9-3. 9-3 curse. That's crazy. Gen G, man, when they get nervous and they let it take over. You know, I mean, I guess that's what happens, I guess.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Like, regardless of being in that so much pressure, man. It's crazy, man. I think I did it wrong. Hold on. I didn't? What? Let's get it. Yo, that's crazy, man, though. Oh, my. That was a nice comeback. I mean, but it's Gen G's next map pick, so unless of... Wait, what's the next map?
Gen G, so itself here potentially.
Sunset, yeah. They haven't lost the Sunset. Gen G haven't lost the Sunset, bro. So this is gonna be a tough... It's gonna be a tough... Wait, how was their Sunset, bro? Let's see. Let's go Gen G. Boom. Okay, they went up against Fnatic. They went Sunset. They went 13-6 with Fnatic. And then Paper X. They didn't do Sunset? Oh. Wait, no, MIBR. I mean, I guess... Alright, hold on. I mean, I guess... Maybe it's not like that, bro. Oh yeah, we in here. Yo, I got this like a few days ago. Why is it giving me it? Why is it giving it to me again? No cap. No. No, I'm competitive. I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all why I'm the greatest of all time. Right here, right now. You guys are about to witness peak precision, shooting, movement, everything right here. Right here, right here, right here. Give me a second. Why does it do that, bro? Oh yeah, right here. Right here. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Hold on. Don't. Oh my god. Hold on, that might not let it. Bro, what? Oh man. Hold on. Yo, my mouse is like messing up. Nah. Bro, remember when you messaged me and then I messaged you back and then you didn't message me back? Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Someone else messaged me too. Hold on. I'm chilling. Yo, let me know. Hop on, Ski, bro. You've been ducking, no cap. Bruh. How does that make sense? Oh, bro, I'm so... Oh, bruh. Oh, bro, this game sucks, man. Oh, I couldn't move from there, bro. Oh, nah, I'm not doing that. Bro, what? No, man. Bruh. Bro, why did they just spawn him right there, bro? Like, bro, they spawn right there as soon as I... That's just funny, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm not... Bruh. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
Thank you so much. And yeah, the desk leading us in perfectly to, I think, this one, Mike, because we don't know what Wolves look like on this, right? We have no idea, and neither do Gen G.
Yeah, and I think as well, you look at the almost the heritage, the pedigree of this Gen G team.
Yep.
They're prep oriented, right there.
Wait, this is Wolves'
set,
first time playing in
rehearsed,
Sunset, right?
well-drilled in some of these
Yeah, I'm
things,
pretty
so
sure.
Certainly a spanner in the works, but if Matt wants anything to go by, if Wolves can ride that wave, you've got to feel good about them coming into Sunset, even though it is a question mark for them. But it's a question mark for Gen G.
Yes, it certainly is. And if we are just tuning in, you missed a belting map 1, but
Yeah, where were you?
Yeah, honestly, Gen G on the attack now, and of course Wolves.
Gen G on attack. Yo.
Claim of real estate.
Yeah,
towards
we've
the main
never
player.
seen them play this map before.
Push this too.
Yeah, Juicy
Let's see how
actually
they
backfilling this after that initial
play it. See, they got
showing of
mid.
pressure. So
Look like they want to
left
go through
wondering where Gen
A.
G
Oh,
have set
nope.
up.
They want to go through mid.
Might even actually consider
Probably might be a
a walk
mid to
through top
B.
mid.
And I like the reaction
If
from
anything.
Wolves, though, kind of pushing
Who knows?
YU up towards that kind of top
No,
side of elbow.
I need to
You
put
also
this one
have
down.
CUFAT BB doing the same thing from the B side. But it does seem like this late pressure. But again, look at the
Juicy's
exploration
continuing,
from
yeah.
Juicy. This should be able to allow for players like YU to keep a bit of control on it.
YU is a
surprised to not
duelist?
see
Yo,
Fat BB.
let's get it.
There it is.
Rotating just yet, but the paranoia will catch, slow things down further, and
And
allow
look
Wolves
at the flank.
to set up.
30
Yeah.
seconds left.
Oh, that's good. This is good. Yo, I'm liking this.
Oh,
Right,
Ash has
but
turned.
Ash-
He's turned.
Read it so well.
Nah, that's crazy.
And now, the crunch on the site for 15 seconds. It's late in the day. If one of these things goes wrong, one of these players lands a shot, it could have gone sideways. It doesn't. Gen G control.
Yeah,
the points. Back
their
to
sunset is
business.
kind of crazy, man. I feel like Gen G got this.
Can do very little
I feel like they
from
go third
1v5.
map. I feel like they go
Barely a touch of
Lotus
damage
as
even
well.
achieved. This is exactly what Gen G would have wanted. Controlled in approach.
As much as I
Maybe
want
these flanks
them to
could be
win,
coming in
man.
pressure.
Oh, that's crazy.
Texas shooting out the side of his head.
That is crazy.
Almost.
What the hell was that texture? All right, yeah. A little bit more of that. But if we look at kind of the moving pieces of that, I liked how Wolves played around it. But again, this.
Yeah, just spidey sense tingling.
That's
Rock to
crazy.
life events.
Yeah.
That boy
And this
just
is also,
turned
I would
around
say,
at the exact
negative
moment
impact, but,
he
you
came
know,
around the
Gen G have
corner. That's
experience
crazy,
in
man.
this. They're going to know to be able, feel out that tempo. Oh,
Yo,
Brennan Joshua here early. Good to see him
Setting up
turning
for
up.
game 2.
Yep, getting ready. Getting their prep done. But again, this is something you're going to start seeing. This experience does come into these moments. Now, as it stands,
they're going
fast.
fast.
Straight into this one. See if
that's a nice trade. That's crazy. The smoke, a shot
You get one of those.
through the smoke and it
But this
gets.
is the start you want to see from
Yes.
Gen G on this map, looking confident.
Decisive.
Because
All right, what if
Wolves
it's the
refuse to
same
kneel
scenario
in
with
that one.
with the
They
last
have to
map? What if this
reestablish
is
themselves now.
Wolves attacking half that they got? You know?
Gen G, this is nice. It is so decisive. Yeah, this is no holding back. I feel like there was a big chat after that last map.
Yeah.
You even saw it in the coach interview, right? The conversation of, right, we just need to get back to this.
This
right?
could be
Focus
that thing, but
confidently
who
on
knows?
point in what they're doing, get some good leadership going here. And they need that. But one half apparently means nothing. Wolves will happily take the distance, but for now, Gen G, clean, concise, perfect.
And I guess as well, what you want to see is kind of Ash and Munchkin get themselves
Clean,
back online.
precise,
First half of the split,
precise.
team's doing well, all good, but with the mistakes, we didn't even get the ping through. By the way. I thought there was maybe a ping, but
I was looking for the
yeah,
assist,
I was like, oh, it's not there.
Mm.
But yeah, you certainly want to see Ash and Munchkin come online here early on Sunset.
You need him to be the emotional leader as well when you're looking at texture too. Keep those spirits high, keep them in that right mindset. It can shake you to your core, those sort of losses, but this is a great team.
Okay, pop on, Ski,
One of
be
the highest
down.
pedigrees there is. Now let's see how they approach this. Their bonus in the first buy for Wolves. And a very different beginning from Gen G.
Texture up here pretty quickly as well. Just at the 1 minute 30 mark, so able to establish himself in mid now. Juicy and Lysor
Excuse me, man.
also holding down that side.
Oh,
Again, these
that's
Guardians
crazy,
doing
man.
work for
Those
Gen G.
Guardians,
There
man.
they are, they're shooting back now.
That's crazy,
Jump
nah.
spot's not looking so safe. Juicy trying to be bold about it, be brave
Oh,
about it. He
so
can't get
close.
out there. Texture.
But he stood still, man. Why'd he still still?
He's going to hear those steps for sure.
Uh-oh.
Won't have the
Oh, but there's a
easiest
trap
way
here.
forward, but Lysor-
Oh, that's
Oh,
crazy, nah.
Kind of setting up his own downfall
Oh,
at that point.
nah.
And Gen G,
Hold
once
on.
again, this is looking like they've had a mean old talking to.
Yeah, the whip certainly has been cracked.
Oh, that's
Texture
crazy.
will
He
fall a
almost got
consolation
that.
for Wolves.
I feel like it's gonna be like, actually, I don't know.
Gonna give
Maybe
away a couple more
Gen
here.
G
We're
take
trying
this
to
whole
charge
map,
down. Do have the
and
funds
they don't
to
make a
support
comeback.
it.
Then that means we got map
This will be
3.
a conversion of the bonus. Aaron shows his hand. Getting a little weird, but
Nice. Oh, that's
Munchkin
tough.
to clean up. Two rifles
Why'd he switch,
still
man?
in hand here for Gen G, so
Who knows?
Finance is continuing
knows?
to build
Bink.
here early
Yo,
on.
that's
That's really nice. That was a really nice shot. And just seeing it pop now, a really early timeout on Wolves.
Yeah, was it round 3 on split that we saw?
It was early.
Wait, they got a
Second
timeout?
by round 7, but I think the first one might have been after the bonus conversion.
No pressure on him yet, though. This is still early days. But again, if you're facing up against Gen G, you do need to kind of keep
Oh,
almost,
timeout already?
touching on base here, really, if you're Wolves as well. Get that early conversation building, get it into their mind, see what coach has seen. Obviously, coming through Fade, they're going to be having the chat with them, get them kind of locked into this. Because right now, Gen G have come in very confident, it looks
They're
like.
just laughing,
Again,
man.
These kind of contact pieces up
it's about
towards
a
that
3
A side.
3-0.
Yeah,
And
but
next
just
thing you know,
for
it's about to be
you
9
would expect
and
to be so
9 and
rattled
3.
by a map 1 loss, so they come in looking, not themselves almost. So it's certainly this is Wolves now kind of saying, look, don't let things spiral out of control once again.
Yeah.
Don't allow
Oh,
Gen
that's
G to remain
right, bro.
firmly
I
in the
forgot.
driving seat.
They just converted their
First half here
bonus.
on Sunset.
I'm tripping.
So it'll only take a couple of cracks to show for those feelings of map 1 to return. For now, though, Gen G have done exactly what they needed, right? Kept the Wolves away from the door, kept them at bay here. They've not been able
That's
to get
crazy,
really
man.
feeling out the game. Yeah, Seafed maybe had a couple of kills in the exit, but that was about it.
Yeah, not many positives for Wolves to build upon, but a Shiko here in round 4. We were close a couple of times on map 1, but a frenzy here and there
Yeah,
to
ruined
mess
it.
things up.
Yeah.
I got a fidget spinner, boys.
I won't forget.
Scanning ahead.
Now, again, this isn't the round where you want to see too much going wrong for Gen G. You want to see structure again. Hello.
Oh,
Foxy Knight is just
nah. They're
wrong.
not
Texture is there with him.
shooting back,
This isn't the
man.
round that we expect to see too
No,
much from.
and can't fault Wolves for kind of showing themselves as willing to still fight for this space outside A.
That's crazy, man.
Not necessarily a disaster here to take 2 casualties.
Now
but
it's a 3v5. They got guns. They got sheriffs. Yeah.
maybe even just acts as a deterrent.
Unless if one of them gets like a
time and time again.
Yeah.
in
like a
that
3K
position.
or something.
Yeah, this is great though from Gen G. If we're talking bigger picture as well, this kind of steadies the ship after a very rough first map for them. And it just keeps them feeling concise about everything, feeling in control about stuff. A good beginning here. And as I said, confidence builders. You got to look at that last half of map 1. It's enough to shake you to your core. So for them, this is very, very good to reignite some of that confidence. Pressure towards Lysor.
Careful now.
Not going to be seeing probably anything go too wild here.
Lysor desperate to try and get
30 seconds
something
left.
behind that one way.
Now they're gonna bomb her. I mean, they're gonna.
Closer as well.
Yeah, they're just gonna rush them. Rush them
Back
all.
pillar, swing from the smoke handle. It is
That's-
just methodical, Mike. There's not much going on.
And that's round 4.
Gen G making up for the errors in map 1.
Flawless round 4 conversion here. Almost repeating, what was it?
That's
6
crazy.
So maybe
It was.
a big gap.
4
in the
rounds,
start
man.
split.
They gotta do something now.
Like a
They can't let it
repeat
keep
here on
going
Sunset,
off.
Potentially. Obviously, Wolves going to come back in with a purchase now, getting close to that first ult cycle here. Juicy Sue, Fat BB.
All right. They have guns now. They have full shield. They have full util. This is a full buy for them. So
Why you
They
not
have
too
to
far
at
away
least get
yourself,
one.
But still some work to do. Texture actually caught with a stray bullet here. Slowed down initially.
Yeah, quick check of the TP2. So they kind of get to clear a fair
They
amount
got
of this
all
early.
B. They're
And
gonna
they do start their rotation
rush
towards
this
the B side. They felt that pressure.
fast.
Very word go.
He doesn't have his.
Lysol didn't manage to find too much impact from this position back pillar, but
And actually burnt both of the cases already, so
That's crazy.
nice kind of check off the
did.
list. If you're Gen G, you'll be happy with that.
Juicy.
9 does actually get his ultimate online with the orb here.
They cut noise.
Just cutting sound behind
They
this.
cut noise.
Leaving Wolves
Tell me
guessing a
why I
little
played
bit.
by
Like I said, actually
myself.
removing that
Console.
safety
I'm at
net
0
almost
out of
with the cages,
100
but the
because I
smokes will
got
probably reveal
diamonds and plats on my team.
his intentions now. Looking to try and
Dang,
tag
bro,
somebody
you
on the
play
back
by-
of the drone here. Lysol actually ahead of the power.
Oh nah, bro. Bro, I'm saying, man, the console, like even solo queuing, bro, you still get some
Garen gonna try and control this, get that smoke back
some
into
questionable
the market,
teammates,
make
man.
sure there's no threats from there. And a
My
really good
teammate
sight take
said
from
I
Gen
never
G.
played
One to
this
the
map
good as well.
before,
Man advantage here.
and he was plat 1.
3v4 for Wolves.
Bruh. They be thinking they
Still
knowing
locked down.
they.
Get to clear the corner of the Foxy 9 side
That's
as well.
funny,
It's
bro.
really,
They
really tough to get back in.
think
Wolves
they
gonna try
know.
and make
Bro.
something, but Karen's still holding towards that smoke.
Which is
Why are
funny.
you gonna find Foxy 9?
Nah,
Spring
but
gonna find
majority of the
Karen.
time it's just.
Wait,
Oh, hold on.
How the
Hold
hell
on.
did Wolves just walk into this site like it was nothing?
Strolled back in.
How?
Disrespecting the
It was
smoke a little bit,
split.
and
Oh
this felt
nah,
so
bro.
comfortable for Gen G.
They had a great site take, good uses of the ults
How'd that
coming
first
in.
kill come through?
Oh,
I mean, this
it
was just ahead of the.
It's just teammates, man. I feel like it's just. They're all pretty like majority of them are new, so it's just like they don't really know what they're. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be like
that's just
that.
funny, man.
What's the plan? Gen G, okay, that's gonna kind of take the wind out of the sails a little bit.
You would get
Yeah,
diamonds
it's
too, even by
not like
yourself.
Gen G to really show a lack of respect to a team like this. It's usually, you know, wrapped up, tied up with a little bow on top.
Yep.
Let me
in terms of
know
these
though.
post
Let's
marks.
queue, bro.
Okay, back to what was working though. These A takes have been good, but there are three
After
players here.
after
Taking
all
away
this.
some of the game by at least kind of
If you're
highlighting
down
that
with it,
ult coming
ski.
in.
Or hop on
Fury
PC,
now
ski.
landing on
Be
top to try
down.
and really add that stress towards Gen G. Texas gonna find Spring
But
though.
bro, why am I
Good trade
playing with
back
new
and forth we
players
go.
on?
Gen G
Yeah.
trying to trailblaze their way in. Brawling out towards A, they've won.
I don't
The
know, to
block
be honest, because
next
every
on the
ascendant that we
card,
play with,
it's a
bro,
2v4.
they
This
don't
should be
play like
settled.
they've played
There
before,
shouldn't be problems.
Portal closed.
and like we've seen it
That's the way
firsthand.
it started. A lazy check on the top. Oh my
Oh, hold on,
Again.
hold on.
Two's doable. Juicy gonna try and make a big play on this one, but good
Here's
positions
this
from Gen
all-
G. Left side crossfire made from Ash there. Gonna be rewarded.
I would've just
And Wolves
ulted
tried
right there
to
and
get
just
again
try to
in
gain
their faces
information, to be
under the
honest.
skin, but Gen G in control.
Saying,
Just
bro,
before that, Wolves,
keep
you can
getting
see
new
just
players
the,
when I'm
almost the
Immortal 1.
panic, the confusion as this hit comes through. Was pacey from Gen G.
Nah,
Back to
even
Texas.
being an Immortal, bro, I mean, you
Just
still get
causing
players from Diamond.
some
Like,
real
why are we
issues in
queuing up
terms
with
of, you
people
know,
in
tucking
Diamond?
themselves into sight, forced out into the open.
And again, the scaling from
That
Gen G
shit-
was so
that-
nice.
the
though, right? Like
matchmaking
the
is
trading there coming out from Foxy 9,
bad.
spacing between the first.
But it's not like that for
Texture.
PC though.
It felt like they were in such
That's
good
just-
positions just to, as said, methodically take down every swing that was coming out from Wolves.
Yeah,
Juicy revealed
that's
here
different.
trying
I'm
to
telling you, he was legit
make his way out
new,
into
never
mid.
played Split before.
Texture once more tasked with
He was
making
legit
progress,
new,
but
never played. Oh, and he was telling you how to play. Yo, that's
playing a
crazy.
little deeper here, you can see actually there's smoke. Almost begging Wolves to sit inside.
Nah, that's crazy, man.
See Spring and
I don't
Ivan
know.
happy to do so for the time being.
There's a lot of
A bit of
questionable
a question mark created towards
things.
the backstab on B site. I saw obviously a couple of checks here and now once the smokes deplete.
I'm just playing chat. I'm silver.
Fairly telling that nobody's
Nah,
progressed
bro,
through.
you're like
But
Radiant,
again, that's
bro.
gonna put
you're the coach of Gen
CFAB
G,
in a
man.
Pretty
I mean
tricky
G2.
position here
Wait,
with
no, it was Gen G.
3 members of Gen G now making progress towards them.
And starting to see some of that versatility from Gen G and some of their comfort in this map, it feels like, right? Able to work this map really well, cause these uncomfortable rotations and the extra body being put towards that B
But yeah,
side.
no,
You know,
I think
now we've got a bit of
Gen
a
G
low
has this
almost
map, man.
already a
To
bit
be
of
honest.
position for Foxy9. This is all very, very nicely done. Respect being given to an extent from Wolves sitting a bit
Wait,
deeper towards
actually,
that
hold on.
CT side, not willing
Maybe,
to fight out
maybe.
just yet.
Maybe.
Stall off the util. Viper's pick gonna go in, and again,
Oh,
it is step by step.
nah.
Neuron mechanical at this point. 12 seconds. Yes, it's late, but faith in their scaling capability. What is going on here? Oh, it's worked.
Oh, that's good.
Takes away Ash. But this was in a round with Sheriffs and not much more. I don't know if this was an intended approach, but Gen G
Oh, they're about to pass. Nah.
Mistake made and a punish to be had. Gen G
Nah, that's crazy,
making
bro.
sure they know.
Even here, there's a chance
No,
of
they didn't tell
potentially
me anything.
denying
I'm
the plant,
saying
but it
they
certainly
said
doesn't feel
I've never played
comfortable the
split.
way back in. Wolves,
Oh,
unfortunately, not
bro.
finding
What
any
would you say
sort
to
of
them?
safety in
Or did
terms
you
of
say
playing
anything?
these up close positions on A side. I think leaning
I can't play
towards maybe
console if they always give me
adopting
that
some
was loud,
sort of
yeah.
retake approach.
Yeah, that's
although
yeah.
even being
I
on their
I
touch on
think
this
I
is
think it's just
where
tough.
Genji really stretched their legs previously.
I'm gonna play PC only.
So certainly doesn't feel like a
I'm down. I'm on PC
positive
right
to
now,
have to
bro.
rely on that.
I'm on right now.
Already 6-1 the scoreline.
I'm on right
There's something from
Ski.
Wolves
Come on.
to get them back on track and a very proactive
You should have punked them,
clearance from
bro.
mid.
No
But I like
cap.
this. You've kind of
Should have been
already
like,
set
do you
it
even know
out,
where I'm
the
from?
win cons. If they get into the post plant,
And then
Gen
they
G
all
gets
get
quite
scared,
strong,
and then
gets
you
very hard
just-
to handle with that deadlock in play. So get proactive.
You
Be
just
willing to take a
Punk
risk.
them, bro.
Easier said than done, though, as that side gets under scrutiny already. Karen going to take towards that backside pillar. Yes, we still know Lysor is here, but he's got problems galore. Players
Oh,
everywhere.
that boy
It's so
snappy with
Takes
it.
away one, springing to find Foxy9,
Oh,
but
that's
the site's
tough.
still theirs. Juicy going to try and get all that info he can here.
Some
Gonna
good info.
pressure this one
Good
going up.
information.
Here come the next layers.
That's a nice headshot. Oh, nice coverage.
Ash in unison doing well.
2v2.
2v2 though, it's not out of the
2v1.
woods yet. Ash has to clutch up
Gee,
here.
gee, 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 gee.
Attack on the spike.
Oh, that almost
Juicy
have.
holds his nerve. Wolves out of their seat as Gen G now feeling that pressure.
A second on the board. And
Hop on
something to
PC
believe
right
in in this
now.
first half.
Ski.
Potential to try and recover. I was almost a little concerned there that Wolves didn't.
Hold on, they
follow
come back
through
from
on
a
that
6?
mid-exploration. We're almost hoping to wrap behind this execute.
You're gonna have no reason to get mad at
Gen G
a
navigate their way in
that got
fairly
placed in
comfortably. I
nice
mean,
and
able
two
to cut
lobbies.
sight lines, kind of mitigate this risk of the one-way on main,
Brother is so dumb as hell.
which feels like almost the focal point of this site
But
hold.
goated too.
It's another situation where they can't quite stick the landing on a post plant on B.
Cutting through.
But this time they've got to have noted maybe there was some aggression somewhere.
Yeah,
Information
man.
Take
That
felt
shit-
too good.
Did Gen G know about that?
I don't
Wolves
know
can
yet.
sit back and maybe make that the ace up their sleeve for the remainder of the first half. Not many rounds to play with, but
3 players this time towards A though for Wolves as Gen G start to build up again. Very
Nah, that's
complimentary
funny,
on this,
bro.
but this time playing a little bit more aggressive.
It's your favorite game though.
towards this
No cap.
elbow side. Nice.
Oh, that's a nice.
Actually, you can already see that Sufat BB did back away.
Oh, that's
There's that
tough.
swing
Nice,
round.
nice trade, nice trade out, nice trade out.
The additional body mic making a world of difference.
Good damage, good damage.
throw now to
Gonna
come through for Ash.
try to get it.
3v4 left through.
What?
Actually, Juicy and
No
White
way,
both
they
find
just-
kills. Now putting Ash up against the ropes.
They should have
Trying to
gotten one
cover
there,
here.
bro.
Oh, okay, Wolves.
This is good. This is
I feel
good.
like once they get that little bit of confidence, that ability to start getting that read into Gen G, they get so dangerous. But Ash trying to make something out of this. Sufat BB is just holding onto this corner, making him work for this one. 30 seconds. Oh!
Oh, nah, that's crazy,
Turn
man.
around. I know he's out of his seat.
Show me that one. Just on the back of destroying the dart.
Jesus.
And that was what, maybe 2 or 3 bullets tapped through the box here?
Why does this make me a believer? I'm always such a cynic to this. But
Already am.
you're on board. It scares the life out of me because you're looking at Gen G, right? And we've been commenting their
Yes, that
scaling, their
one.
ability to trade in well here. But Wolves probably. Oh my god.
Nah,
Love this
bro.
guy. He's top of the board as well for Wolves. He's
That
not
boy heard
just
the
the
shot
personality
and
player.
shot where he heard
But
it.
Gen G want to get right back into it, looking aggressive, right up the guts, right
Oh,
up
they're going
there.
in fast. They're going in. Oh, but he goes back. He goes
Texture
back.
gets really put under test.
Oh, and he
No,
goes back
Spike
again.
Still wants more. Still exploring further. Texture right amongst the wolves now. Trying to separate, divide and conquer as they lean towards B. The rotation gets difficult.
69 unable to really confirm anybody's location.
Oh,
here.
that's unfortunate,
Texture.
man.
It's gorgeous from him though. Denying rotation. Oh, it's perfect from Texture. Absolutely outstanding play.
Nah, bro. Texture is something else,
Just
man.
like
That was
exchange.
crazy, man.
The 4K,
Completely.
the 4K
Yeah.
King, Mike. Who cares about the ace? Just keep doing that.
Haymaker thrown from Gen G.
We got
Round
one,
10. Able
two,
to convert as well.
three,
69 did actually find something.
four.
The ultimate just off
Yeah,
screen.
nah. Nah, that's crazy, man.
I love this. You've got such great personalities here. Texture giving it right back. Sufat BB doing so well on the other side, but it's broken the money in such a curious way. Look at this. We've got the
Wow,
operator
yeah,
out,
we've got like a sheriff out and
Oh,
an
they might be
operator.
going.
But the
Oh, they're going
Again,
fast
Texture
mid.
just keeps going. He wants to keep this kind of hand on the throat almost, right? Choke him out at this point if he can, but Ult's gonna get burnt. Lysor is revealed. That's
Oh,
the
one
first
gets-
time. We don't know about Spring until now.
Oh,
Great
nice.
counter from Lysor.
Nice.
Keeping them alive. It's perfect synergy. Ash trying to do what he can, but he's down to one man. And it's
Oh, yo, nah, that was kind of crazy, man. He jumped and then he
Just
crouched
when
and he
Gen G
hit all
feel
of.
like they could build upon that pace.
Hold
Gen
on,
Wolves
hold on, hold on, hold on. Look, Bing. Look,
with his headshot
does it
angle,
again.
hot suiting Gen G
He swings, pops
whatsoever.
him, gets this one. He jumps over.
Got a beat maybe on towards Lysor, right? Maybe we can isolate him, punish him. No,
Nope.
they fight together. It's so
These guys are
sick.
activated, man. These guys are activated, bro. Look at them. Look at
Where
them.
map
This is
one
good.
looked a
This is
little
good.
disjointed at times for Wolves. Now you're seeing
Hold on. Their sunset looking pretty good though.
He is-
No cap. Hold on.
throwing their lives on the line to maintain these sight holds again. No, Gen G
They wanna go fast.
quick pace.
Oh, nah.
6 TP on the site.
God, Karen, you madman! Takes away Spring and he gets him the sight.
The disrespect is crazy, man.
Shot on the timing? Surely not. They're trying to play retake with the operator. It's already a strength for Gen G.
Solo
These
journey
moments.
console Val
Bullet rattles
radiant.
through. Doesn't find a thing.
Sound
How are you meant to play back in? Look at that litter of utility. It's time to
69's,
go.
yeah, the utility
Gonna be
just
me, man.
reduces
No
some of the
cap.
options for Wolves on the way back in. Juicy
Nah.
looking for something, but
PCU Val
solo
radiant.
effort.
Gen G really having
Standing
to grip
ahead.
hold of this one.
Oh, he
Close,
could have
but
taken
not close
that.
enough. I mean, this is
Last
again the
player
strength here.
standing.
Gen G, a stark reminder. Don't let us
Dang.
get to those post plants. Keeping a firm lead.
That's tough,
at
man.
8-4.
Yeah, a little difference here from map one, but
Yo,
still
we playing
certainly
console Valorant
gas
or
left in
what?
the
No.
tank here for Wolves. We'll see how that pans out in the second half.
You might have heard I'm going through a little
Apondoski, I'm ready. Let's see what this said.
Free phone on
Curse
any plan.
avoided.
Ain't free? Count me in.
4-8 curse. I'm gonna just. Only you?
Beat it. I'll give you a sec.
Nah, bro. We both gotta go. We both gotta do it, man. Gen G so boring attackers. Viewers are soft. Yeah, just like that boy Steez. No cap. That boy's so soft. I squish that boy sometimes. Let me know though. Hop on. Quit being a square. I know you like being a square. Bro, tell me why I went to my first protest, right? And the thing went from peaceful to violent and like that, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy because man, I was like so close from it. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
And at 8-4, we come
I
back
can't
to
play a
criticizing the
game
prospect of what this
that
second
wants me to
half
lose. I'd
is
rather
going to look like. It was
have a fair matchup like PC. Makes no sense.
knowing their strengths here.
Yeah, that's fair, man. I feel like maybe if we can, I don't know,
Again, not really able to establish momentum.
but that's most likely true.
Stark contrast to split.
How about PC then? What happened? Basically there was a shooting at the protest. There was a they don't know much about it yet, or like who the guy was. It was a white guy who shot and killed a guy who was protesting. And thankfully the law enforcement took action rather quickly, because he had an AR, so he was about to like just air it out in front of the whole crowds. So luckily he wasn't able to. But one did die, which is the guy that got shot. And
Pulling their weight on both sides.
yeah, man, it was crazy. It was supposed to be
He did get the pistol in the first half, so
peaceful, but yeah, it's crazy because I was like so close from it.
maybe to get back on.
Like I was like up ahead like before a little bit, and it happened like right behind us, because I heard something pop from when we were walking, and I was like, what are they doing? And then I see cops like coming like towards us, like down the street,
In that regard,
and I thought they were just taking people. That's why people were running, and then people started running, and then it was just crazy, man. And then we didn't even get to finish it because that happened, and then it went south from there. But luckily nothing too big happened. But I mean, still one person lost their lives that day.
He's able to basically control
Sad.
a choke point like this on the back of his utility. A trade-off for damage, actually. Let a headshot come through there.
No one else coming over just yet either.
Oh.
Quite a long rotation, so I think he needs to play safety here, Mike. Slip back towards CT.
I was going to say, with as many people chipping away at the util, you almost want to see an extra body, but Gen G will just
Revealing area.
dot the I's, cross the T's elsewhere on the map, looking for maybe a lurk behind this.
Still got that Cypher util in place, so they've got some security towards B main, but that will be threatened soon. The Sheriff
said what?
away
Oh,
by you,
what?
finds
Good
Foxy
stuff,
Knight.
man.
Catching him sleeping towards CT. Oh, what a shot!
Yo, this boy's
Sensational
activated right now. Hold
And
on.
now, all the pressure from the choke point. All eyes can turn towards this. Yes, the paranoia goes in, does very well.
Nice, good pistol. Yo, hold on, they might actually turn this around.
Game, leaving just Ash locked behind that smoke.
Now almost looking like fools.
That's
really.
crazy, man. Join call, bro.
BB
I'm
to
over.
seal the deal here on a 5th for Wolves and a pistol round
Yellow.
to kick off the second half.
Yo.
Beautiful setup here, and
What's up?
Wolves
What's up, man?
absolutely making the right decision to dig a little deeper and continue exploring.
One enemy.
Like I said, with a lack of contact.
Death is cold.
Yeah, Foxy
Am I
9
just tripping, or
showing his hand.
wasn't
Wolves
Gen
read the
G like
situation perfectly.
low-key winning the first
Do we want
half
Sheriff
of last game?
in the hands of Texture.
Yeah.
Side of
Yeah.
Gen G.
They were.
And you're telling
They
me
did.
Wolves like caught up and won it?
You're bringing the Sheriff to the party.
Yeah, they came
here
back
for
from being down 9-3,
Three Bulldogs
and then
elsewhere.
they surpassed them.
Foxy 9 to retrieve
Insane.
the orb.
It's about to happen again.
Denial here.
No cap right here.
Outside B.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see though. We'll see.
Wolves quite yet revealing themselves.
You think Gen G wins?
Gen G going to be the ones to have
Yeah, I
to
think
almost
Gen G
react
wins
to
this.
this at this point.
Yeah, I feel like they might go third map.
New gamble. I like the
You know,
deeper
I'm
search
actually
from
friends
Texture there.
with the
It's a little bit of a look.
guy training them.
Could free up some of the players potentially,
So,
but hard to have faith in this
I
still.
give him some tips.
Looks very similar to the first.
You give them some tips.
Yeah, bro.
Again, have to
So if
be
they
very aware
lose
of what's
this
going on
this
that
whole
utility.
game,
And this is when you
then
get
that
into
means your
effect. Here it
tips
is. Lovely work, but forced off the angle here.
didn't. No,
So they're
I'm
going to get the cross towards the side. They're looking for a punish on this, and they're not getting what they wanted. Wolves
Oh, that's
managed
good.
To stave it off.
Oh, but that's.
Munchkin does
Nice,
well with the
Munchkin.
trade, but still, look at the weaponry here. But
Oh
Gen
yeah,
G
these guys are fighting back. They're doing
headshots and
really
two
good
headshots.
damage.
Gives them back away into this round.
I almost want to
30
see if Wolves can
seconds
actually try and isolate Munchkin and get away from this side, but Lysor
Lightsaw.
double dipping.
It was so,
Oh
so
no.
risky to go for that, and Gen G doing so well in that master Mastercard thrifty.
They got
I
thrifty,
can't
man.
believe they got away with that. The desperation to close down on back of Pillar felt too much.
Alright, you guys are switching to PC Val.
So precarious on the way in here, but
No cap.
One on the reveal, Ash swinging through the smoke, finding two.
Hero.
Might as well, man.
The
Nah.
paranoia.
Yeah, the matchmaking in that game is pretty bad.
Gen G. Like you said,
Gotta
converting
be-
this Mastercard
Instead of the
thrifty.
Pretty
duo,
bad.
bro, it's about to be a trio.
No cap.
Yeah.
You can't allow Gen G those opportunities. They are a team
Yeah,
that will
I think
take
this is
them
too much
every
cake,
day of
bro.
the
And
week.
they will always continue to kind of toy with the rhythm of some of these rounds.
You
where
ate too much
Wolves
cake?
feel as if, right, guys, we're over.
Dude, I got like a piece of cake because I wanted some, bro, and I think I served myself too much.
Maybe that's the downfall. Potentially, I would
It
talk
is,
about,
yeah.
simplistic, hard.
Wash it down with some water.
Certainly,
Dude,
Or
for real,
some
bro, I feel like
milk.
I guess the macro overall, but
I mean,
these
it's
sort of
tres leches,
situations where
so.
you've gotta take
Oh.
a breath, be able to rack
Well then,
That kid
yeah,
knows,
water.
bro, I feel like
on the fly gonna come up with.
Again, it's
I feel like
the
this
Gen
cake
G.
just took
There's
all the
a reason they are seen as
hydration in
probably
my
one of the
body,
teams
bro.
to beat in this tournament. I think a lot of people have been, including me,
Yeah,
thoroughly impressed
what
with their
happens.
capability. I think there was always that worry of how much
Mm.
does that Swiss stage take out of them.
Yeah, bro,
How
just go
much
drink
does
some
that
water.
open up opportunities for
Or
others
wash
to
it down with some water.
potentially, but they've come out and still
back,
been
bro?
exceptional, setting the standard near on throughout this.
That boy Steez is so
One-round drop.
bad. No, I'm
Enough
sure.
of that timeout to come in there for Wolves.
Almost maybe
That boy just hasn't played with me yet in like so long.
Yeah.
Now to do it back
Oh, let me chill out, bro.
nothing
I'm
short
tripping.
of
I'm tripping.
miracle at
Let's
this
get it,
point.
bro.
A good
Wolves versus Gen G,
stabilizing
man.
purchase here for Gen G.
5-9. Let's see if they
Don't need to
can
do anything too
come back.
out of their normal wheelhouse here. Let's see what Wolves get up to.
Space conceded, but Gen G very aware of the fact, which is why we're seeing commitment towards holding this, maybe mitigating some of this risk, but it's even here with the trip. Actually, it's a perfect setup.
No,
for
that's
Gen
good.
G.
Oh,
But a 2-for-2
nice.
trade for Wolves. A big win out.
Yeah.
Weapon upgrades as well.
Juan's gonna be
This
in
is
play
good, this
here.
is
Paranoia
good,
early,
this
but it
is
knows now they've got some
good.
time to set up into this post plant.
They gotta set up. They gotta set up.
Players
Find
going back
positions
in
to
for
go.
Gen G.
Yeah.
Texture, Ash, Caron,
I don't know,
still
Spring.
back
That's
there
kind of
for
a
Ash to
obvious
cycle
spot,
back
to be
up.
honest.
Good util for Texture too. On the other side,
Oh, but he's got
limited
the
amount.
smoke.
CUFAB,
That's good. That's
yes,
good.
Only has that drone. That's about it for now. Smoke in towards CT. The time's starting to tick. Texture closing in slightly. Smoke goes in towards main. Pressure starting to mount here. And Texture. Oh, he gets killed again.
nah.
Spring with a trade, but a 1v2 now called upon. CUFAB only has the classic. Oh my god. Wait, this is doable. This is so doable. Ash.
Ash is taking it. He's got a half.
But he's got the drone. CUFAB.
Oh, nah, that's crazy. Nah.
Somehow do the unthinkable.
They got the pistol.
A Red Bull clutch response here from Wolves. Absolute magic. And Gen G was set up for this, Lauren. They gave them this space.
Oh no, that wasn't. They got their the anti. Yo, what?
That is just ridiculous.
I've never seen this happen.
No, that's crazy. That's actually
These
crazy, man.
moments are rare for a reason, but there is something in the water with this team. Wolves never down, never out. And Gen G sent back to basics. Look at the buy they're left to work with. Still in the lead at 9-6.
Dang, bro, they're on a pistol. At least they got a guardian and they got two sheriffs. I mean, that's still pretty good damage, but
Still 3 to find to tie things up here on
thrifty
Sunset.
is what it is. Oh yeah.
A chance here with just a guardian on
I'm
the board.
tripping.
Well, 3 sheriffs actually. Can they follow through?
Take flight.
Munchkin up close and personal here with the guardian. Rather snake bite pretty early on. We'll spot a second player as well.
Wait, does
Big
that-
information. Big damage
Oh,
as
no,
well
I'm
onto
joking.
Munchkin.
God, Munchkin's lucky to be breathing. Forced away, has to respect it. Foxy Nine
So
does
low
take
on
a touch of
HP.
damage there
And as
too.
Fade said, just wait. Wait this out now. And it feels like a big win in terms of the trade-off here. And
Oh, this is gonna be a
drawn out
huge
from Gen G's
clash. I
arsenal.
mean, they could probably
Still dangerous though. A lot of players on this side.
But he's so low. He's so
Maybe
low. He's so
one's down
low.
a little low, but that's bodies.
That's good. That's good. That's
Clear
good.
house though takes away Munchkin. Looking for the follow-up.
Nice.
Again, it Wolves step by
That's
step.
good.
You can see the adjustment, Mike. You noted it. It's a wild spray frame for him.
Nice. Oh.
Plants now
Alright,
next.
chill, you guys.
Yes, Ash gets one back, but it's still a 4v2. Where's
They gotta
Texture
watch
in all
out,
this?
man.
He's got to get over here. He's got to do something.
remaining.
But Ash is falling. It's all on Texture. The 4K King has to keep that crown on his head here if he wants.
Does he get
this
another
one.
4K?
Swing down low
Nah.
with 3 players up
Nah.
against him. The timer ticking away, trying to make something of this, make miracles happen, and they're not today for him.
Oh,
Super BD once again, the closer in this. Mike, that tempo change there was tangible, right? That pause, that
Yo.
slow, that weight. The next leg is, I feel like
Wait.
Wolves have got a bit of a finger on the pulse now.
Absolutely dialed into the rhythm.
Nah, we gotta see.
Of
Now we gotta see.
Sunset
We gotta see. We gotta see.
One enemy.
Hey, bro, take notes. I'm telling you right now, you better take notes. This is how I want you playing.
Huge purchase here now coming in for Gen G. though.
Yeah, I'm looking at an operator here and caused a lot of problems in the first half, but you did see
Kevin.
Texture dealt with
Yo.
a few times. Able to mitigate
My
that,
God, just letting you know.
but
I might
almost
be,
now
like,
resorts to Wolves
dipping every
maybe
now and then. I got family over.
a change of disciplines in the early round.
But bro,
It
no
looks
way
like
they're
they wanna avoid this. They
7-9.
don't fancy it, right? They get
They
that
might
little
be
bit of
coming
a
back,
reveal
bro. They
from
might
Texture
be.
on the side. I don't think
They might
even know
be.
the
I was
operator.
going to say, did they spot? Certainly, we did see him very active on
Dude, it's
split
kind
in
of
terms
weird
of
for them to do
repositioning,
it.
but
If they come back,
here on
that's
the
kind
minimap
of
almost
weird
played
on
out
how they
this
won
if
that game.
Wolves decide to follow through here.
Munchkin once
Their
again on the
games
run
is
here.
like,
Good
bro.
counter paranoia, but a quick TP and actually
They're like,
really
are they
considering
like
it, but it's all a
messing with
ruse,
these
all a
guys?
distraction. As
Yo.
Foxy Nine's fallen, and now they're desperate. Munchkin
Yo,
gonna go down.
nah,
Wolves
yeah,
methodically
bro.
taken towards the site here, but look at where the spike is. Still yet to go through. Nice pacing on this again. This discipline, Mike. It's once again in effect this slowdown.
Karen took a ton of damage there as well. He's isolated on backside now.
He could
Oh,
be
this
screwed.
is
38 HP,
so
got pressure left and right. Ash
nice, nice, guys. Oh my goodness, bro. These guys are rolling, bro.
In business again.
Yo, they're about to catch up, man. They're about to catch up.
Yeah,
Absolutely
they're done.
ridiculous. Clawing their way.
No way they win though,
back
right?
on score, just
Nah,
one.
I feel like they win. I feel like they're on a different. Nah, I feel like Wolves might win this. Hold on. These guys are playing.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gen G now, the ones left in recovery mode in a number of these rounds. God, Fade.
He's going through it, man. He's going through it.
Somebody get medical down to the coaching booth.
That boy looks mad, bro.
This is what an exceptionally good game between these two. I want to see now the depth of Gen G get brought out, right? They're a team that would
How often do we say that?
I know, right? Like, how
Historically,
mad
yeah.
is that conversation to have at this point? I think a lot of people.
Yo,
look
that's
at the
crazy,
game
man. If
today,
they
look at
wait,
that
what
second
happened?
game as, like, the crowning piece of it.
Well,
But
yeah,
Wait,
I
hold
mean, if you're
on.
under a rock
So
for the
whoever
last week or
loses
so, you're
this
coming out,
match,
Gen G. Cool.
should be
they
alright.
get placed on
Well,
the
that's
lower one, right?
They're concerned versus Fnatic, but it's Wolves, right?
so you got
It's
Sunset.
Wolves,
They
right? And then Sunset.
do. Okay. So whoever loses this
Where
one,
the hell are we?
They have to
Here
go up
we
against
are at
G2.
8-9. And the way that they've gotten to this point has been fantastic. Again, that
and then
early
whoever
timeout,
loses Sentinels
I question mark
versus
it to an
Paper X,
extent.
they
The
verse.
value was
Fnatic.
second to none. They've got the tempo right now.
So, there's only one
Right?
paper
They don't
Wolves
go straight
by the
home.
way, on the
Yeah,
scoreboard,
yeah.
which
Okay.
is
No,
just
this is the upper one.
lunacy.
Okay.
Obviously, on the other side, Texture leading the charge.
Yeah, so
I mean,
whoever
Gen G, no
loses,
surprise there.
they go to
He's had a phenomenal
G2.
map too.
How
Had a
much
great
can
map
one man
one as
do?
well.
Bro, imagine G2 versus Gen G,
21 to
bro.
11. Desperately trying to do what they have to, but this buy,
I must wait a moment.
It's only a Bulldog standing in the way of Wolves tying things
Toxins
up.
going up.
This time we'll tuck a player into mid. Munchkin tasked now with maybe starting to control this chaos that Wolves been able to tap into. Contact found, but
and here comes the final boss, Texture. Oh my
Oh.
god, oh my god, and a right target choice!
Oh my goodness.
From what is that?
Oh, nah, bro. Oh.
Looking like 9-9 is about
Yo,
to be carved in that
that's-
scoreboard as Foxy9 has 4 players to take down.
Able to recover that Bulldog, but like you said, 4 to find.
It's a good thing he went for the back too instead of
Again, no
texture.
pressure. Coming through from spawn here is going to allow Wolves
That
to
was
set up
well
very
played, bro.
comfortably.
Let's look at the chat, bro. Let me see.
Consolation maybe, but as soon as he deals with
Wolves
this
finna
trip,
win everything. Genji scared. My lord.
Gonna make a go of it. The
LOL,
swing
it's written.
off angle
0-2.
perfect, and we are at a tied map 2. And a
Yo, this is
reminder
so
if you tuned
scripted,
in,
man.
A reminder, if you're doubting what you're seeing, Wolves 1, map 1. Now Genji are under
Yo, this is
pressure.
scripted.
this is just scripted. It's almost the worst possible
No, I'm just kidding.
scenario for Genji. When they try and get some bodies behind Texture with the ultimate, try and set him
Nah,
in
they
motion.
got it though, for real. Oh, sheesh.
Fumble with a showstopper.
This is how
First half
Jared
with a
should
double
take
kill
notes.
here.
No
No,
cap.
they were good
the
at
type of comeback
sniffing
we
this
need
one
to be
out
doing
before,
with
right?
this.
Do they find it this time?
We're down.
Different approach, a deeper B
Alright,
exploration.
they're not
for
top-
Texture.
the-
Goes that deep line here, but
they're
they have
not-
3 players towards A.
They are
Use
now-
him as that counterweight, right? And look how far
They
this
are
wing
now
took like
tied
this.
up.
But
Let's see who's gonna take it, though.
relentless in the hunt here,
He
pursuing
flashed himself.
the others in a quick evacuation, trying to back away here. But Foxy9 might get his man now. It's the space back here, but looking like he's running out of time. Gonna send it. Doesn't get it.
Dang, he pushed him all the way back.
Playing it too slow,
That's
bro.
good, that's
It's
good.
almost for Wolves there, as they could be caught in this trap. Utility behind this now, so still
That
obstacles.
boy laughing, bro. What you laughing for, man? No,
Wolves to overcome.
I'm just kidding, man.
Still, well, call it free towards this side hole with Texture a deep position elsewhere. Should expect Ash to maybe come
Oh,
ahead
this is
time. How it
good.
will land. Actually
getting
buys
tough.
Wolves some space as well.
That's 2 players now noted. They've got a good idea. Of this. They're already
Nice.
so close towards it. The pressure coming in, and Foxy9 looking a little screwed here.
Nice.
Hold the
Good
whole side by
pinch.
himself. The
Yo.
floodgates open, and the plant comes in. Once again, avoiding Texture and that operator. Munchkin and Ash tasked with
Yeah,
the
all they gotta do is
nearest
just avoid
possible
Texture.
retake.
I feel like Texture is just, if he's there, he's gonna reverse this whole thing.
In the loadout,
Oh,
Ash
nice.
will find the first. You've got to ask for more from him, though.
Yeah, needs another.
Oh,
on that one. Not gonna get
dang,
him.
that's
The position
tough.
From CFAT BB keeps his head down, and then he strikes. Taken away by
Get him.
Munchkin, but to find the
Oh,
last
but he
two
took,
nearly
yeah,
is
that boy took that
impossible.
up.
Deep breaths here, Genji.
Yo,
Let's
they
go.
went
It's no
up.
longer
They're up
yours.
1.
Wolves pushing up to 10.
Can't quite believe my eyes
Good,
in some of
bro.
these rounds.
Seven.
Such fine margins.
Good, bro.
Yo, this
for
is
Wolves.
amazing, man.
Actually, almost on the hunt here. Munchkin did actually manage to nab the operator
That's huge.
on the way out.
Wolves is coming
Sticky fingers
back.
Actually,
No
on the retreat.
cap.
I don't even know what team I'm going
Got
for.
absolutely rocked in terms of the finances
both
once more.
Yeah,
See
I'm going
here,
for
we've got
both teams.
Foxy9 again, maybe.
Whoever.
You
Whoever
see
wins,
definitely
wins.
Trying to slow things down. Wolves are actually ahead of.
No, the
That
matchup
utility.
after this one.
Now that one, I hope.
That
Yeah,
was
that
much
one
better.
is.
The Texture too.
Yeah.
Almost iced out of the game, right?
Oh, yeah,
Sitting
yeah.
on 22 kills, and he feels iced out.
It feels irrelevant in terms of the scoreline almost.
And that's got to be so hard
22
for him.
kills?
This is
Yeah, that's
now, what,
crazy.
5 rounds back to back.
Oh, they're meeting up with them.
This time Texture is here. Can he be the hero for Genji? The man they need.
Oh,
They've
that's
also got a
so
plan in
good,
mind.
man.
Gonna
That's so.
keep himself
Oh,
stand.
oh, he
Shot
didn't take
doesn't
damage
land
from
this
that.
time, but he still stands his ground. He wants value. He has to eventually respect it. Juicy gonna carve the way in. Oh my God, Juicy!
Thank God for that cage.
Bloody hell, that was on a knife's edge.
Now he's almost separated here. Can kind of keep Genji interested.
He's selling them just down the river. Oh,
Nice.
clear.
Oh, he got 2.
Juicy, you should not be doing this. You're meant to be the bait. But they're coming back. But Texture still stands. He's still on the site. Doesn't fall for it. Texture, calm under pressure. Has to find a moment here, but the smoke gonna deny vision. Looks for a second line.
Oh, he looks away.
Doing the dance
Yo,
now.
this is
Think maybe
huge.
they've got some safety. 2
Oh, but he has
players
an
close
op, though.
by.
Oh,
Dying
that's
not gonna do
tough.
what they want, really. Texture takes another step closer. Finds a man, drops him.
Oh,
Juicy
yeah.
down, needs more. Gotta find more value.
Nah,
Gotta
they
keep being
can't
the man
peek
to
that. They
make
can't
the
peek that.
difference. Finds a second follow-up here. Banking on his teammates to bail him out. He's doing the dance.
Oh.
Texture. Still more needed, and you won't.
Oh, he's got it, though. He's got it,
The
though.
flank here. The heroes on both sides for the bounding Ryu, puts it all down to Karen, and the the eventuality of Siufat BB getting here is the ace up the sleeve. He should be the final.
Nice. Nah, bro. There's no way.
Wolves again.
You go for both teams always.
No, bro.
Leaps and
I do,
bounds.
bro.
Just playing
No. Next time I got Sentinels, bro.
Back to
Sentinels don't lose, and I mean they don't win, bro. I'm
and
crushed.
closing out a
Nah, I'm just kidding.
2-0 series here. Juicy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the hero behind enemy lines
Yeah.
in this round, ahead of the utility, and
Try to
see
just, like,
considerations there from Gen G. Almost just doubting.
They keep losing.
Stark
Every time they try to
contrast
retake,
here
Yeah.
they give off sight
between
and
the
then
two
try to
cams.
retake
Gen
and they
G
lose.
pumping the brakes. It's been
Like, bro,
6.
you have to hold them off. You gotta try it that way.
I feel like they're just cracking on the pressure as well. No cap. Under pressure.
My
Logic.
God. Wolves are the real deal,
You
man.
always go for both teams. Shut up.
On the brink of a huge statement, another statement to be made here in Toronto if they can topple Gen G.
Nah, I'm my go team right now. Like it's right now is Sentinels and Fnatic. Those two.
We're talking about obviously map 2 being uncharted territory. The scoreline now. I mean,
And then for this, I don't
prospect
really.
of this
I don't really
outcome. Uncharted itself.
Maybe Gen G.
The Wolves able to
That boy
navigate
Taco doesn't know
their
ball.
way into
Yeah.
this position now, and on the brink of a huge victory here.
Nah, bro.
get
That's
12.
crazy, man.
Is truly something
Hey, bro. Joe said you don't know ball.
forever in my
Nice.
mind.
Sorry.
Gen G, stop. You can see that. There's been too
Yeah.
many times recently. Too many times.
Does Juicy pull that off, Kevin?
Gen G, this is your chance to stop it.
Yeah, it did.
Stop their fairy tale from coming true, but the plant's in play. They've not gone
They got the plant down? Oh, that's good.
Garen up in that 10
Oh,
spot, doing
that's-
well to take down Juicy.
Oh!
The disrespect!
Oh, he got it.
Spring doesn't care. Flies in, takes him down, and we're in a 3v2. Foxy9 gives away
3v2.
position as well.
Nice, Spring. Holy. Yo.
What are you doing?
Oh, yo. Nah. They're about to lose, bro. Now, hold on. They're about to lose.
They're about to.
It's match
What is
point.
Texture doing, bro?
What did Texture do?
Absolute.
Dude, you grabbed the gun. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. You're like by yourself, but just we've seen people clutch a 1v3 before. Why would you just grab a gun and then just hop in the middle of the site? Like, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna die, bro. Someone's holding angles.
Yeah.
It's like if you just gave up, bro. You just picked up a gun and just wanted to go give them the kill.
Taking space now. Texture, right place. Two players, Spring on the other side. Shoulder shown, Texture.
Nah,
Crashing down
bro.
to 61, but he doesn't stick around too
Yeah,
long.
coming out way worse off in that trade as well.
This boy is.
Now,
This is why he's in
he's
silver, huh?
able to
Nah,
reassess the situation.
nah, we can't be messing with
Pace
him,
change
bro.
in the opposite direction now, slowing
He
things
coaches.
down,
He coaches for a living.
making Gen G sweat
They're about
a
to
little.
explode on this map. I mean, on this
Not
site.
many teams have the opportunity to do.
Uh-oh.
Push that brother down.
Uh-oh.
Play through this cage.
It's
Look
all
at that
on
flash.
this.
Oh, they.
Takes away Texture. Down to 4 now.
I'm tripping, never
Gen
mind.
G
They don't.
suffering
They
in
don't need
numbers.
to.
Foxy9 trying
go.
to hold
They gotta
and
go.
secure this
Oh, no.
site. We saw the pressure.
Nice.
He was under before. Doesn't want to fall foul to it. A quick dive in as well from Munchkin trying to secure this site.
Oh,
with
it's a
that
nice
hit.
ult. That's a nice ult. That's a nice ult. They're about to.
And Juicy looking to swing this smoke.
30
Pop
seconds
flash
left.
in. You know, Ashes on the other side. Why you
Oh, nah.
Drop the pit. Back we go. Why you doing wonders here?
20 seconds left. They have to make a move. Why are you
Paranoia's
now?
good. You fly.
Nice.
Warriors
Good.
done miracles for this squad. Leaving it down to a 3v2. Ash and Caron trying to dig deep tag, but the plant's in. A
Oh, that's good,
sacrifice
that's
given
good, that's
down to
good.
the 2v2. And they're playing together. So you've
Playing
had
so
the
up close.
on the verge of a
Nice.
truly unthinkable Ash has days to save Gen The pressure mounting. He's seen him. I think he's seen him. I think he knows, but only 7 bullets. Sufat baby barely
so low.
breathing.
He's
They're
so
both
low.
So low.
He's down
6
himself.
HP, 5 bullets. That's it. Time ticking. Ash has to find
Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy,
That dude
bro.
was
That
like
double
1
is so
HP and you
crazy.
lost that.
Space of possibility.
Nah,
He
bro.
was 1 HP and you lost that.
For that water, and they take down Genji.
That bug was playing with him. That's crazy.
Sensational for Wolves today.
Wolves is insane.
They've certainly made a believer.
Yo,
in
this
me
is
now.
so scripted.
That is a statement.
They were
I said
definitely,
this is the
definitely
test you
playing with
talk about with a
G2, bro.
dream run to come.
I think
Definitely were messing with them. Only reason they won was because Wolves was messing with them.
that's what Foxy gets for trying to ego. No cap. On the first map, that boy got a nice. He was mess. He was like, he was getting him, but I'm just I don't know. My boy.
Oh
Man.
my, man.
Man. Now what? It's gonna be like what? G2 versus Genji?
Is it?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, right?
Dang,
They
bro.
they don't go to Fnatic since they already went up. I mean I guess they could still
I
go.
kind of feel like I know who's gonna win that one already.
Who do you think is gonna win that one already, bro? Standing up all the
Dude,
time. He kept
Coach is the one
taunting.
I'm coaching, bro.
I thought he was just standing up
He's
because
winning.
they were standing
They're
up.
coming back.
Deserved win for sure. Yeah. I'm so glad they won.
Oh, we have just witnessed an
So
incredible
glad they
series. I've
won
gotta
too,
get the
man.
thoughts from some of these Wolves players. Juicy, I'm a big fan. Right in here with them as well. I'll let you finish, take this selfie and calm down for a little moment. But Juicy, I got
Who do
a
you
couple
think
of
is
questions
gonna
for you
win?
real quick for a
G2 or
quick chat.
Genji?
Don't worry,
I mean, I don't know if
just
they're
gonna
gonna.
borrow him. I'm just gonna borrow him, okay? Now I know top
What?
6 was already a big
Who do you
dream
think is
for
gonna
you.
win
You
if
are
they
one game
get
away
matched
from
up
the
together?
grand final. Talk me through your thoughts. What are you feeling?
Uh,
G2?
We're very,
Yeah.
very happy. Like
G2 is
we
winning,
surpassed
bro.
everyone, and
Mm,
I'm very grateful to my team because today wasn't like the best.
Yeah, I
performance
feel like
from
they
me,
would
but
win.
Everyone else stepped up, and everyone was encouraging.
no,
me
it
the
was
entire
him.
way.
Oh, swear,
We
it was
got
him
the-
first
we
on
got the
start.
double duelist.
I thought it was Lysor that was standing up first.
He's so much better.
Why was it you and why you today, Juicy?
Yeah, Leaf is
Why
kind of
you
crazy,
expect
man.
the race and the way Spring plays, what is it? Smoke. The smoke roll beats him very well.
Oh, that makes
All right, Juicy, I'm gonna
sense.
let you get on with this because Sufat is next to me. I can't ignore this guy. Sufat, I don't think it matters what question I ask you. Everyone here loves you. They love you so much.
This guy, bro.
I'm gonna just let you say whatever you want.
Whatever I want,
Whatever you want.
now I'm gonna say I want Masters Champion.
Dang.
Of course he
Dang.
does. And how does it feel that
It's not
every
bad.
single round there's an army behind you screaming your name?
I feel so good because when I clutch, I heard you guys loud. Come on, one more again. Okay. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the master stage, and I love you guys.
We love you, we love you. Actually, one more question. Your friend, Zelsis, is gonna be playing next. Go on, send him a message.
Okay, Celsius is the gold. I'm waiting for you. I'm your baby. I'm coming. Then I'm waiting for you. Upper bracket. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
dang. That boy.
Motivation, bro. You said
That's-
I'm waiting for you
yeah.
upper bracket, bro.
Thank you. I'm waiting for you. Let's fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Toronto!
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, Sentinels better win, bro. If they don't, nah.
It's like if Steez is like Velocity, I'm waiting for you in upper bracket.
No cap. We're waiting for you, bro. Taco, please pop off now. No.
I'm waiting for me upper bracket, bro. You can keep waiting, bro. I ain't
Nah, that's crazy,
see
bro.
how it plays.
You hear this boy? Get a load of this guy. He said, keep waiting. This boy just wants to waste our
Hard,
time.
Bro, it's hard. Hey,
Nah,
I might be able
Nah,
to.
you're chilling, bro.
Maybe, bro. If you guys are genuine about switching to PC,
Oh, yeah?
I can probably
I'm actually down, to be honest.
start
Yeah,
getting better at PC again, bro.
no cap. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I'm so much better at PC than in console, bro. There's things that I can't do in console.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't
Like,
quick peek.
oh yeah, that's right, huh? Because you gotta use your
I always like,
yeah.
because on console you gotta like move to the side and then like flick the stick back to like stop
Yeah.
and then move
Just
again, and it's like, bro.
it's too hard for you. I just checked. It was Foxy. Dang, that's tough. Was it after? Was it after he? Hold on. Let's check. Let's check. Was it after he got the 4K? Or I think it was a 4K, right? Because I was here for. No, was it this one?
I'll be back, Kevin.
I bet. Sounds good. It was like round 4 to 5. 4 to 5? Oh, round 4 to 5. Let's see. Oh, it must. I think it's this one.
Purchased.
They're so hesitant to
Go
swing
back.
onto that.
Over here, this guy looks so controlled.
Yeah, so drilled.
Oh,
today.
right here.
Texture and
Hold on.
Gotta try. These guys look so controlled.
Yeah,
Hold on.
so drilled today. When you got Texture and Karen delivering on opposite sides of the map here, not much for Wolves to do. The lack of inventory in this round. I mean, he's just happy to
Wait,
stand his
what?
ground here. Actually, a miracle almost that he shut down what he was. A well-placed headshot by Spring. There'll be much behind that, so a big win out for Gen G on a lesser purchase.
Figuring out that maybe they can draw that utility out of Ashen is very then hard. Is incredibly hard for the man. He's gone down.
Boys chilling.
This is unthinkable. He's a one-man army, and Wolves down to 2 now. Still a chance, but 20 seconds. Someone's got. And this slow creeping. Ashkin now knows the player nearby. That judge is lethal.
Spike planted.
Does that?
Gotta try and clutch up. It ain't happening. Gen G. Mike, these guys look so
And this is where he stands up.
So drilled today. When you got Texture and Karen delivering on opposite sides of the map.
That's crazy,
here,
man.
not
That boy got smacked. Let's see how we did. Hold on. On the first map, I did 18 and didn't do bad. I forgot, bro. That's all of it for everything. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Let me know. Hop on though. Ski be down if you want. I need to go let the dogs out real quick. I'll be back.
Vanzilli sitting back here in the agent ready room where I'm joined by Mitsu, who's dressed up as a lovely clove. Mitsu, how's it going today?
Oh, I'm really nervous, but I'm having so much fun. Everyone's great so far. Oh, I'm excited to see the games.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot of parts I want to get on that. Why are you nervous?
Oh, I think we're gonna be on stage later. Me and my Viper, Savannah, our cottage cosplay. So, oh, we did a little test run up there, and then I was shaking.
You'll notice that you'll be shaking not because you're going to be nervous. You're going to be shaking because it's going to get loud in there. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
You don't have to be worried. And now you're excited for the games. Which games are you excited most of? So we have Wolves versus Gen G's coming up first, and then Paper X versus Sentinels.
I'm excited for Paper X versus Sentinels.
Who do you have winning that one?
Paper X.
It's okay, you don't have to whisper. We have a lot of Paper X fans, man, track by track. And let's talk about the cosplay. How long did it take you to put this together, and how do you get it all done? Because I want to learn how to do this.
I was actually planning on cosplaying Viper, but I knew Cottage cosplay or Savannah was cosplaying Viper, so I was like, let me get Clover and I can do this. And yeah, I actually did the gun in 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah, my friends helped me, Hex Code Studios, and then I bought the cosplay, made the wig myself, spliced 2 wigs together. It took like about a week to put everything together.
A week to do a wig?
A week to do everything.
Okay, I was going to say to do it, but overall, that's a lot of work.
I also have my little...
I love that. I love that. And you have a little karambit.
Yeah, the VCT 2025 Karambit.
Can you make the moves? Oh, there you go. And also, I don't know if you knew, but I also did a little bit of Viper cosplay. It's just a little subtle one.
Cute.
Can you do it with me? Together, we're going to say, welcome to my world. We're going to say the ult, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to my world.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to day 9 of Masters Toronto and our second match of the day. This one, folks, it's as clouded as clouded. I can't even speak. I'm so excited because you're going to have Paper X going up against the Sentinels, and that's going to be taking place on stage in just a little bit. Of course, I'm Golden Boy alongside Mimi and Kukuka. Before we move forward, though, we just gotta be a couple Yappertons real fast and talk about what we just witnessed because Wolves 2-0'd Gen G.
It's crazy. Again, ever since that loss to Sentinels, they still have not dropped a map. They're going to go up against G2 next, so they're gonna have a chance of redemption against Americas. The comebacks from today, them mentally on stage, giving everything, it's such a treat.
As a wise man once said, they're never gonna stop. the run just keeps on going. Top 3, the first Chinese team to do that, who isn't EDG. EDG only got that deep at 2 tournaments after attending every international up to this one, and Wolves does it at their first showing globally.
Yeah, and they do it looking good in the
Potter was
process.
right.
Yeah.
Potter was right. I mean,
Potter might be based. Who knows? I mean, of course she
might
is.
be.
In any case, though, folks, let's go ahead and get into this matchup and talk about Paper X. Now, look, folks, they looked shaky when they played in that Liquid series, without a doubt. But then they came back, and I thought that G2 had this one. Mimi, we come from Americas. We're pretty confident in our boys. But instead, it was Paper X, and the train wasn't stopping.
Yeah, Paper X looked really good. I was especially impressed with their post plans. I think early in that series, they made quite a few mistakes. They threw away a couple rounds, but in the second half of both these games, the way they were playing super deep in their posts was really disruptive to Sentinel's retakes. They were constantly getting shut down, and on top of all that, it was just amazing individual performances, as you expect from these guys on Paper X.
I think this also has to do with having a good read on your opponent, right? If you know that they want to be very retake heavy, how are you going to counter that? Where are you going to put your people? How are you going to work around it? I think that the biggest surprises, as you're saying, Mimi, is the expectations that we had, but also the clutch plays time after time.
Yeah, it was impressive to see Paper X constantly. I mean, Patman was having moment after moment, Mimi.
Yeah, he absolutely was. That rookie player has been so good for Paper X. Here's a look at some of those post plans we're talking about, though. And basically all of these rounds, Paper X is so willing to fight forward together, and especially to be in really weird off angles. Most of the time when you're setting up your retake, when you're trying to play with your utility, there's very default positions that players in the post plan are going to be in that you're focusing that on. But when Paper X is in these off angles really close up, it's so difficult to clear them out, especially when those players are so quick with the aim.
Yeah, they're always ready to shoot, right?
I feel like this is also some of the rounds that Paper X need to succeed. They need to know that they can feel superior to their opponent. But also in that game against G2, we saw some of the classics, right? Of the Paper X maybe peeking when they don't have to, playing a little bit disjointed. It's not only after planting the spike. I think that in Split we had a couple of very good examples that even though you're already in the disadvantage, going 1-by-1 is not going to solve any situations, especially if you're thinking about not saving, which in the case of Paper X happens a lot. If you're not thinking of saving, how much are you investing, and what is the value that you can get for that? Not only that, is the 1-by-1 to me that makes no sense, and they gave G2 so many good opportunities and made the match look closer than it was.
Yeah, I mean, when you see Paper X work together, the firepower that that team can put together is out of this world, but they need to make sure that they're sticking together in those crucial moments.
For sure, but also it comes with the territory with Paper X. It's a risk reward. Sometimes they come out the better on those risky low percentage plays, but it could have cost them that series with how close the game against G2 was.
Yeah, that's right. Now, folks, there is one secret weapon that Paper X has in their arsenal. Devi was asked about it in the Verizon post-match interview. Let's actually check it out.
But I want to ask about Mini, because throughout stage 1 back in Pacific, we heard you guys talk about Mini's helping you a lot with your defense side. So coming into this tournament, is he still helping you guys? What's he been up to?
Yeah, he's still helping us. Usually after matches, he would give us like some notes to work on it individually, especially on CT. I mean on defense. So yeah, I mean it's working out great, and hopefully even though we close out 2-0 today, I'm pretty sure there's some notes that we can work on. So yeah, can't wait to go back and read his notes.
Well, you know what? Why don't we hear more about this collaboration from the man himself? Toronto, make some noise and give some love to Coach Mini from Paper X joining us here. What's up, Mini? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you.
And it's so weird to see you in that jersey.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about this real fast, because you heard Devi mentioning the notes and what you've been providing for the team, and we all know you as a prolific coach, obviously as a part of Fnatic's incredible success that they've had in the past. What is your relationship with the Paper X boys, and how's that all manifesting here? Because it seems to be working.
I mean, it's working, but I can't really take the lion's share of the credit. So like, I'm a very small piece, like just to put that out there. When it comes to the defense specifically, they approached me and asked me about defense. My read wasn't actually that the defense was as big a problem as they thought. I think there was like a lot of things that we could fix. But for defense specifically, it was about getting Ilya something to play the Yoru a bit more like a Yoru than a Jet. So that was, I think, the biggest kind of input I had really on their defense.
Okay.
What do you think about, well, first G2, what do you think was the biggest tell for you to help?
I'm back, Ski. I'm back.
Everybody has a lot of expectations. What was the #1 thing you wanted to approach against them?
I mean, preparing for games, I'm like not involved very much. We tried 1 week.
Sentinels versus Paper X.
So I think I'm best used.
Let's get it, bro.
Rather than like doing
Let's
like
get it, bro.
level anti-strat, it kind of fries their brain a little bit.
So
like,
what were the notes for G2?
I didn't give them notes for G2. I gave them notes after G2. So my inputs are what, like after game.
Wait, what are they talking about?
So for today, I can't say that.
No, I'm not gonna ask you.
She's trying to put you on the spot there. She's trying to put you on the spot.
Talk to me, Mini. It's a big difference, I imagine, from your time at Fnatic, being the head coach there for most of your career. What is it like to work with Paper X versus the boys at Fnatic?
I mean, it's so crazy.
Let's get it, bro. The money ball was back. The last one is better.
Coach, like the complete opposite of just like plus W.
No cap.
So I feel like I've learned just as much from this experience as like I think they did from my input.
That boy does not know
me,
ball.
All right. Well, hey, look, man. I mean, you've been doing some good work with the players, regardless of whether the impact is small or not. It is still felt in the server and in the results. And
let's see, man. I don't know. I feel like
because Pat had another big game. He's looking comfortable on the stage.
Actually, I don't know.
Tell me about this guy. Was there anything that you saw with him where you're like, hey, this kid's got some talent?
Patman has a huge game
honestly,
versus
when I started working with
G2.
him, I was a little bit worried about him, honestly.
The boy's the GOAT. No cap.
Like, his aim is really good, but I don't think he like trusted his ability a little bit.
Okay.
So I think working with him was a lot about trying to make him get confidence,
Yeah.
Remind him that like he doesn't need perfect util every single turn, but he does have that skill, and you can see it in the server, like how
ACS
mature he seems to be.
205 against
like
G2.
Like he seems like such a good rock for the team.
It seems like quite a
1.9.
contrast to some of the previous players that Paper X has had, where it's been like all about the aggression, really crazy. From an outside perspective, it seems like he's the guy in a lot of rounds making more of the percentage play, keeping them up in some of these clutch situations where maybe a past Paper X would have thrown it away a little bit.
So who would you say?
Yeah, for sure. He is very smart.
who, would you say that he's like one of the unsung heroes, or is there someone for you that you think is a little bit overlooked in Paper X?
I mean, I talked about something on Twitter. I think he gets a lot of criticism, but I think he's doing a lot, especially on defense, to win like the macro game. I think people focus
Ed
on like
Sheeran, bruh.
blunders sometimes, which is kind of.
Someone said Ed Sheeran, man.
Sure, yeah.
How long before playtime?
No, it makes a lot of sense, of course. I mean, Miniman, it's always a pleasure to talk
It's
with you,
gonna
buddy.
be send
Hey,
to
you wanna give me a
one.
little prediction?
This interview
before you close it out?
is.
How do you
This
think the
is
boys
a
are gonna do?
cooked interview.
I always predict the boys to lose, so that we then win.
Okay, I
So-
like that.
What?
Sentinels are gonna win today.
Boring at interview.
Coming.
Nah, that's funny.
I love
Yo, what's
the,
up?
The logic is sound.
What's
it all
happened?
makes sense.
Anything
It all
happened?
makes sense when you write it down.
Nah, nothing happened yet.
Toronto, give
Just-
some love to Coach Mini and the
I think
boys over
they're
at
about to start
Paper X.
pretty
Not
soon.
only do we have two incredible teams going head to head in this one,
Alright.
but two storied coaches as well. Here's Coach
West
Alex
Side,
and
homie, we
Coach
are
Matt
hunting in the
Williams
street.
over Yinsu early on today.
We have a big game ahead of us today. I'm now joined by the two coaches of Sentinels and Paper X. Now, you guys have very different play styles, but I wanted to hear from you. Can you
Oh.
sum up how the other teams
They're about
how
to
they
scrap
play?
right
Let's
now.
start with you, Alex.
They're about to kiss. Nah.
Meticulous. One word, right? I think very, very much attention to detail. I like the way they set up in post plans. You know, play retake. It's very clean. It's very clean Valorant.
I like that. Now, Kaplan, what about Paper X?
I think they're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, but it's always gonna be sweet.
Oh, that's very. Yeah, that's really sweet. Now, I actually have a question from Cuba ahead of today's game.
What?
I wanted to know, just in
No, I'm
case anything happens, what is what is one thing that annoys you the most that might, cause you to yeet him into the air? I'll start with you first, Kaplan, because you've done him wrong a few times.
Been in pain before. I think if we have a anti-strat cooked up and we either forget to run it or run it wrong, and then lose the round but would have won it, he's getting real hurt in those moments.
Okay, what about you, Alex?
Yeah, I think it's similar. It's usually when players forget something very important, and then we lose the round.
All right. Hopefully that doesn't happen for Cuba's sake today. Thank you very much.
All right, well, here
Nah,
we
that's
go,
crazy,
folks.
bro.
It's now time to jump into the matchup.
Now
welcome
it's
our
time
two
to
teams
jump
out to the
into
stage
the
and bring out
matchup.
these juggernauts, because it's all coming down to this. The winner will move on in this competition.
My boy
The loser
Zach
will take a trip
in.
to the lower bracket and have to start the climb to the top
What
of
happened?
the mountain. But
What
here
happened?
we
What
go,
happened?
folks.
Can't
Put
believe
your hands
Gen G
together
lost
and
like
let's
that.
welcome your two
That's
teams to the
yeah.
stage.
That was
Here's
surprising, bro. They were like
Sentinels and
undefeated.
Paper X.
Dude, Wolves let them like take a huge lead and then they just like destroyed them twice.
They did, bro.
Dude, who are you, bro?
Oh yeah, we're here. Let's get it. Sentinels. Yo, how tall is Zekin, bro? How tall is that guy? I feel like we're the same height.
And here we go. It doesn't get any better
I think
than
we
this,
are.
people. Sentinels
I know his
facing
feet
off
can't
against
touch the
Paper X,
ground.
Two of the best teams to take the stage, prolific rosters in the
Or does
VCT,
it?
Mimi, and now an opportunity to fight for an
We'll
upper
see.
final.
Last time they played, it was a lower final in Madrid.
I don't think
a
mine
little over
could,
a
bro,
year
to be
ago.
honest.
Sen won that match, went on to lift a trophy in Spain. But for Paper X, this is now them returning to another international event after a long slump to try and show that they can make
A
another
long
upper final,
slump.
that they can go the distance yet again, Bea.
As if they can get it split and sunset. Oh.
Yeah, literally, we just saw this in the first match. And actually, deja vu, because Paper X has also picked this
Oh,
up
we
already.
did see this in the
They
first
go
map,
for
bro.
Sentinel,
That's
they go
kinda,
for
that's kinda.
Sentinel, They go for the comfort that they've
kinda
already
whack.
found in the tournament. And we're speaking about a Sentinel that is still undefeated, that is looking flawless so far.
Sunset will be an interesting one. Sentinels thus far, they have played all three Chinese teams. They have beaten all three of them. And in that last match against XLG, it was all about Zekin. He had
Dude,
an
what?
absolutely monstrous performance.
I think by the
Running
end of
over
this,
Neon
it's gonna
on
be
Sunset.
Paper X versus Wolves.
Dude, everyone in the chat.
They are
Talking about
hard
the
to match
Viper, bro.
bar for bar with that kind of aggression.
That's gonna be real tough.
Whack 356. Bro, shut up. That's
Favorites. You ask anyone in this venue, it's
the OG name.
who they're gonna
OG.
pick, Paper X or Sentinels. And I'll tell you what, Mimi,
You know what's crazy?
I'm not used to that.
Is that if you spell my name on YouTube, you get my actual video.
You know they're going to want to try and get in Paper X's head. Zelsis especially so comfortable on this kind of stage. Probably thinking back to that near Paper X choke in the Team Liquid game. They would have denied them being here.
Nah.
That's
crazy, bro. Told you, man. Pulled up the archives, man.
Or things are not going to be as easy.
It's gonna be a challenge without a doubt, no matter how you shake it.
I remember having the bro. That
They
shit
know
was so
the
funny.
moment that they're in right now and how intense this game is gonna be once we're all in the
I'm the
server.
only one that had this name, bro. That's funny.
Moment, but Mimi, there is so many
That's
questions.
that's
right?
clean. No cap.
Gonna play. And also on this other side, how disciplined are Sentinels going to play?
For
Because
sure.
they have looked, to your point, incredibly flawless throughout Toronto.
They have indeed. This series is so interesting to me, mainly because of the crossover in these teams' map pool. Both of them, I would put Sunset and Split at the very top of what they are wanting to
Masters
actually start
coaches.
in this series. And that's why I think this game is going to
You
be so
hella
hard to
no
predict.
cap,
So hard to figure
ski.
out what
This was
team is
way
really
back.
favored in those first two.
We can look back to what
I think I had a stream where I had the Renegade. The look.
Yeah.
Anchors and Sentinels has
Hold on.
decided to be started on that defense.
Nah, my PS4 was a jet plane, bro. Do you hear that? Hey, bro, I was balling, bro. 1700. Oh, nah, you know it is. This was season 2, bro. 7 years ago. 2018. Oh, let me see get a kill. Peep game. Hold on. Oh, that's as high as it goes. Nice.
Alright, brother.
Oh, oh, that was amazing, man. Hey, bro, I didn't talk, bro. It's pretty bad.
Kevin. Velocity.
What's up?
What are your opinions on these picks, huh?
On these picks?
Yeah, these picks.
There,
What are your opinions
boosted the
on
bonus, that snowball that was in favor of the Chinese team. But for today, I hope that has been a learning
I don't
experience.
know, man.
It's been a while.
They've been playing these ones their whole time.
Fans around the world have been waiting for this one to start, so I'm not gonna waste
But a
any time
Sky?
buttering
I mean,
up.
Teo's
Sideshow, take it away,
buns
fellas.
now. So I guess they gotta revert to Sky. I mean, Sky is... I don't know. Let's see how...
I would pull out the unexpected move and play Taylor.
Nah. I'm just kidding. Are you the Tejo master? The master of Tejo? Oh, shit.
I don't know if you know this, but during training for G2, I low-key cooked them with Tejo.
Training with G2?
Yeah. Having them train.
Oh, no cap.
That boy's sleepy.
I am, bro.
I need my sleepy. Bro. What time did you wake up?
I woke up at 7:30.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Chinese teams still. But when you look at what Wolves have been up to in our upper bracket in the Swiss
Zero
stage,
ball not.
it's tough not to look back
Knowledge.
at Sentinels beating them 2-0 and think, hold on a second.
Hey,
That's a real match. That is seriously impressive from Zen. And it was here on Split where they were able to come out with the victory. That's the time that we've seen Sentinels with this new
Honestly,
composition
I
that
think
they're
I would have
running
like.
here. And I
Maybe
think
a
there's lot
Sage
of
would have been
history
cool.
between these two teams on this map.
Maybe
To all of the maps where we've seen
maybe a
Zen,
fade
this is one
instead of a breach.
that expresses their style
You know?
the best. Playing for those retakes, super coordinated with it, stopping every idea that somebody has in the post plan. And I think you couldn't
Is
get a
Sentinels
more perfect way to begin,
overrated?
because Paper Rex love getting onto those explosive site execs and then scrapping in the
Could
post
be.
plan.
Dude,
They are
that's so
always going to
random.
be doing something active, and it's Sentinel's job to stop that.
There's a slight delay as well. We've got one of the players just waiting
It's
to
alright.
get back in, but you're exactly right, Josh.
That was so random, bro. Just a random
Paper X
poke.
team, I think, have inserted quite a bit of nuance
Oh,
into
yeah.
their play, genuinely. Even before this event, the evolution of Paper X, no longer just the completely
just
run
brought
it down,
mouses
run it gun
now.
together, pack mentality. They've been
I brought
corralled, they've been
mouses.
tempered a little bit by Pacman. He's been holding back the leash, yanking them back when necessary.
No
Alex has been trying for years to get the discipline into his team. It's tough with this squad though, isn't it? Because Paper X live or die by that explosive.
Oh, they're in.
Style.
They are in.
Too much. You don't want to tell them to play full retake every round and be all disciplined in every moment.
And they found the right balance with that. They've been running away with it here. Everybody's expecting this train to slow down and stop at any moment.
It almost got derailed against Team Liquid. One overtime away from being denied the Paper X run. And yet, Paper X were able to make sure that they didn't get the wobbler after being up 12-1. And here we go. We're in.
All right, let's get it. Let's lock in.
These are two teams that are looking to make history, looking to go that much further here at Masters Toronto. Prove all the naysayers wrong as we get started into Split. Pistol round starting, and a heavy group up here from Paper X.
Immediately Bang pushed off the angle. This is going to be a key focal area to pay attention to B main, because if Paper X get it for free, they can do B pops, and they will find it very difficult, Sentinels, to stop that from happening.
It's an early nade through B main, not taking control of it though, just holding it lightly, and now setting their eyes over towards mid. Posturing for now, slowly getting down to that minute mark, and this is what I was talking about earlier, the tempering that you see. It's not the Paper X of old.
But also making sure that Sentinels didn't do a re-clear of B main. So no breach util, no sky util, and now the pressure's on Bang.
Broken up and exploded out onto the side. Bang is under that.
But he's
tremendous
good
pressure.
with the
Util
flash though.
side as well, a bit of a handshake.
Now they're all up.
Supplementing,
Nice.
assisting. Second trying to come from the side here.
Nice
Sentinels attempting to
trades.
float all the way
Okay.
back in. Left down into the 2v2.
John without any flashes to work with.
Spike planted.
Dog re-clearing. Sentinels very aware of the fact that Paper X is going to try to get aggressive into areas like that spawn push.
That's good. Now that they know.
Just missed the timing onto it, but bullets are flying forward. Smoke propped up. Viper Orb blooms, blossoms. Time is ticking, and you can feel it. There's tension in
They
the
gotta
air.
go.
First
They gotta
round
go,
is
bro. They
everything.
gotta go,
That's how you set the
man.
pace. Something not accounted for. Barely
Oh,
gets it under
nice.
control. The damage done to John QT.
Nice.
He manages still to
Bro, why is he worried about the pistol, man?
And already getting a glimpse
Nah,
of
it's
how Paper
over.
X want to
No,
play
it's-
these moments.
Dude, it's over.
Choosing to try to take
No, I'm
that
just kidding.
timing with the Viper Orb up and B heaven, pushing
That
forward,
boy
looking for
focused
it.
on the wrong thing.
Everything
Just
went
Yeah.
wrong. Goes.
At the very start,
just-
He focused on the ghost, man. He would have had. I think he probably would have had that.
He would have had it if he
yeah, they
didn't
win.
focus on
Crucial
like
clutch
fighting.
scenario.
Yeah.
John
He was, like,
scrabbling for a gun on the
he was,
floor
like,
and
looking down
forsaken
at the
out of his
ghost
seat
when
already.
the guy picked him.
Do you feel like he's
Man.
been blossoming into a leadership figure for Paper X in a way that I'm not sure you could have quite said he was a couple of years ago? Has matured into something that Paper X desperately needed.
Oh, nah.
Speaking of something, he's already taken the first blood here in this round. Obviously, no weaponry to work with for Sentinels. Bit of a gamble stack from them over towards A, just hoping that Paper X might work their way over towards that side of the map, and seen glimpses of it. But slow and steady is how they want to go. Paper X will be hoping to sniff out any signs of life.
And just leading with something. looking for the contact. Usually, if there is going to be a defensive stack, there's going to be a crossfire set up of somebody looking to take contact.
Boom.
All the way through main stud.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh.
We're getting hot and heavy.
So.
Okay.
Oh wait. Never got it.
Forsaken.
What?
It's gonna be dropped and it calls for the pivot.
That's good. That's good. That's
Instant
good.
rotation now straight through mid, and there's danger here. They don't know if there's a player lurking, but still gonna be leading the charge. That's for something, I should say. Putting his body on the line to make sure that they can get that easy access over towards B.
Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right. Oh.
Doesn't choose to take the fight
That's
early.
good,
Waits
because
for
look,
reinforcements.
he only has his pistol.
Just trying to take that peek as well when he hears that timing. There's a lot of damage done. Sentinels could still be a problem with his pistols in hand.
Nice bait. Oh
Really
my
root them
goodness,
out, but
bait.
control of the site and the plant down for Paper X is a good spot to be in.
Pretty fast flank here going on as well through B main. John took a deep timing down mid.
Oh, but he's
connection. Satchel backwards. Jinx trying to play
spraying
for the
down.
safety here. John
Oh,
has been
nah.
spotted. Found out initially here. Damage being done over Tunnel Water.
Oh, Nerit. Yeah.
A swift dismissal from
Hey, but they
Paper
good.
X, a little
They
bit
did some
scary.
good damage, bro. They got 3 down.
A decent amount of damage done as well. They've got a rifle and a bulldog that they're saving into the next round here, Paper X, and they'll still have some other weaponry to be able to supplement this. You know, something only going for a Marshall in that round, so he's still going to have some. But overall, this is where things really start to heat up. Sentinels are going to have a good game plan to stop these pops.
Okay, bro. All right, let's see. Now they have guns. It's a full buy. Full buy. Should be.
Finally getting into the gun round here. Weapons online here for Sentinels and fast as they go.
Nice second.
Yeah, that judge is not going to be getting the value. We've seen Jing just wrecking havoc.
That's
on prior opponents.
Really smart from Zekken though as well. He gets himself deep inside there and just starts spamming because he knows what's coming towards him.
Familiar play for them still. Mid is going to be the goal.
Oh,
okay.
that was a nice
Lurk
trade.
up there. Quickly put down and trade inside there from the rate.
Oh, it
I
looks
think
like
that
they're gonna
favors the
commit
defenders
A
actually
though.
because you've taken down that A
Not having
ramp
control.
lurk player.
Yeah, and send
Oh, but they see. I think.
Might just be touching
Nice.
That is a bit of a punish. Something he sent into that TP. He's going to be taking out Pat-Man. Half of the clearance. It's still
Oh, nice.
managed to just wrangle the rifle in time. Snaps it straight to Zekken.
Right here, right here, right here.
A
He knows
2v3
this.
scenario, but still very much winnable. Just depends if they can take out John. He's near-sighted, blinded. Bit of spam as well. Trepidatious, trying to be
so
assisted with that
close.
Util as well from afar. Doesn't help him out though just yet. 2v2 now for Paper X. Getting that plant down. No fast play, I should say, from Sentinels here. Making sure to slow it down for now. Grouping up. Still, it's Pat-Man inserted into the smoke. He wants to try and dominate this angle here. How does it get clear?
Oh.
Traded into the 1v1. Bang. Versus Forsaken.
Nah.
Time
Omen
is ticking on the
versus
spike.
Omen.
Making footsteps, making noise. Util as well, expended. That is a bit of a catch. Smoke in the back pocket. Going to be covering, obfuscating, forces the issue from Forsaken, but he's biding his time and steps
Oh,
forward for the
so
challenge.
close, man.
Small
That's
misread
tough.
there from Bang. He thought with Forsaken not really taking any level of challenge
Yo,
on him as he
it
went
might
through
be
the
over.
site, that probably Forsaken was going for
No,
a
I'm
wrap
just
around the
kidding.
pillar.
It's over, bro.
Instead, hadn't quite factored in that he hit Forsaken with the paranoia,
What the-
and Forsaken was just having to talk.
Sense,
Both
like,
excellent players, but it's Forsaken who comes out on top.
Come on.
And that's Paper X winning the
They
bonus as well.
all reacted at the same time.
Sen are going to
amazing.
pull out Stingers here to try to get a little bit of equalizing factor. Can they swarm? Can they find the reads early? Well, Zekken instantly detected. He's always got a gate crash to try to bail out of there, but the game plan for Sen this
They
round
gotta
is
go
gonna be
for
scramble
close
to try to
combat.
find-
Oh, that's
Farmer
crazy.
for something to just pluck them out of the picture.
Yeah, that's tough.
Flash forwards, it's going to be that refight attempted with a
Nice.
stinger still.
Nice
It's a
trade.
1-for-1.
Oh,
John
nice.
backs himself away.
Not giving away his position. But also nobody from Paper X looking to explore that.
Yo, this
either. They're going
outlaw,
towards
man.
Bang and just
Oh,
missed
that's
the timing.
tough.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Instant reposition. He's okay, just going to be running around here. And Divide just making sure to get containment going on.
All they
in
have to
mid.
do is just play from a distance.
These are the kind of
and they
rounds,
got
though,
it.
where you've got
I feel
to
like
give
no one
credit to
should
Paper
really be
X
peeking
for
long
baiting the
range.
play out of Sentinels rather than doing something quick and early
know what I mean,
themselves.
Kevin?
I think
Yeah.
in previous
They don't
tournaments
have-
where
they
we've
only
watched
have
Paper X,
stingers.
these are sometimes
like,
the
you
rounds
don't
that are
have
just
the
gutting to
proper
watch
guns
because you
to
know
fight
they
with
need to
that
play
type
with
of
discipline
range.
on the anti-eco, and yet they rush things. Now you're seeing patience.
Yeah, Bang can feel it coming now. Turning up the heat onto the side, doesn't really stand a chance there. Too many angles to watch for. Down to the corner, Stinger in hand.
Flawless,
it is.
Essentially.
Flawless.
Only one player going
bro.
down here for
That's
Paper X,
tough,
but
man.
all that momentum behind them now.
This is the kind of start that they would desperately be looking for. Something's going to drop the Outlaw in this round. They've got an opportunity to combo some nasty ultimates together. This is the round to invest from too, because if Sen lose this, they're going to get knocked down onto an eco. And in fact, Kaplan's already called a timeout. We're going into attack pause here.
Dang,
And I think this is a
timeout.
really tough one to call, because Kaplan can't particularly give them advice beyond the next round.
Yeah, they are getting pretty cooked right now. It's not looking too good. It's a 4-0.
Because, listen, you could be going into Dimensional Drift, where something gets information and sets up a
This is where it cracks.
Maybe Jing's going to do something aggressive with a showstopper at the very start too. You're always having to react to what Paper X are doing because they've set up this ult snowball.
But they're not, you know.
No cap, they need you, bro. They need him. They need him.
My team is G2 though, bro. I don't have control over Sen.
I'm just kidding, bro. I don't know. Maybe they'll come back. Who knows?
Maybe.
Scout it out for free.
And that's part of the trouble we're trying to come up with any sort of answer.
I'm chipping arm, sliding arm, running to the back flag, boom.
Listen, in this timeout, they can just turn up the tempo immediately with the Dimensional Drift. They've got the ults to do it. And we know that is how they like to play.
I do like this level of a gamble though. Narrate has his ultimate to work with, and so Sentinels are looking to stack 3
Narrate
players over towards
has
the B
his
side and play A,
ultimate.
essentially for full retake with that breach
Zekin
ultimate.
almost has his ultimate.
See how well it works out. Okay. Plan was called for. Aggro for Zekin. He set up nice and early with the fault line.
Yeah, and look, fault line, paranoia, aftershock
Second
flashes.
wave.
There's so much stuff that can support Zekin here from Bang and from Narrate.
It's TP to get out as well. He's not going to be shy. Breaking the util.
But that tells you that Jing is here with his showstopper just around the corner. Zekin, though, is a difficult target with that teleport.
And here it is, Dimensional Drift now. Right as the gate crash was really about to fade, yeah, so Zekin forced to try and take this one out. A lot of players being
There's
spotted out.
3 here.
Scatters away, the rocket into the back. To no avail, something.
Oh,
my God,
nah.
it's dirty.
Nice, Zekin.
Crouched down, pounds on the chance to trade that one out, but it's an instant pivot again, Paper X. Making moves across the map.
Oh, they got all of
Look,
A.
got himself all the way into A.
Bro, I did not
every
know.
rotate over towards B. With double ultimates, they found themselves in a 4v4 where they have the A site completely for free, and Narrate is dead, so no breach ult to be able to go for the retake. Though Zekin has earned his Dimensional Drift, which will allow them to scout out defensive positions. But I mean, look how many threats are around the map. You've got Jing in a deep spot, Devi in a deep spot. These are all things that Sentinels need to deal with before they can even
Dang,
get
they
close.
do, bro. This is bad.
Smoke in your face.
This is bad for them, man.
Viper Molly lay down on top of it. Sending the ult flying forwards though. Zekin, as you mentioned, he wants to scout out these positions, but how do you route these players out? They're in every conceivable spot.
Nice.
That's a good start. Devi's going to be dropped. Sees rebounding and flash into the face of Patman, but still he wants to hold his ground in through the back of the site. Support, reinforcements is going to be arriving.
Oh, Jing, Patman.
Patman is going to
Bang.
be falling in through it, but Forsaken is already there to just fill in the gaps of the play, and his hold is just rock solid.
Nah.
It's watertight.
This is looking
At the end of
bad,
the day,
man.
This is Paper X. They're feeling themselves at this point. It's 5-0. None of the signature fast plays that we've really seen from them. It's cautious all the way throughout, but with no mistakes being made.
It's an absolutely immaculate round.
Oh, that's tough, man.
Finding Narrate when he's setting up for the breach ultimate, catching it, and then also lurking Devi into A is just masterful. The call there to cancel that presumably comes from Devi on the opposite side of the map. Guys, don't commit, don't commit. If it looks difficult, if it looks like they've got a stack, let's go back into A. Absolutely gorgeous play.
And the slow play continues. Something tremendous value that he's been getting out of this Outlaw. Attack side op has been
That's crazy, bro.
over the course of this tournament.
What an outlaw. Hey,
He
man.
knows he's up against a half armor.
What can
A
you
lot of
do?
confidence.
They don't even have that much to
Sentinel's
buy
taking the
either.
gamble stack.
And this is where we were giving credit to Paper X
Oh,
before
there's gonna be a
with something's outlaw
huge
and never walking
clash.
into the stack.
Oh, this is going to be explosive.
Oh, nice. This could be their. Oh, no, that's too.
Chop these players down to the knees.
Oh,
What is that? Every single player dead.
everyone died,
I don't
bro.
think I've ever seen anything
Another moment of hesitation, and perhaps Sentinels would have won just based on time. Stuck inside the snake bite, ticking down, vulnerable.
And it's Devi snaps that final kill. If he got that a second later, Sentinels end up winning a round.
That's crazy, bro.
But PaperX still in control. And this is another round to look to try to invest ultimates.
Weaponry in the hands of these Sentinels players, though. This time they want to try and get that hold over towards A Heaven. Heavy stack with the bodies, a lot of util. Going to be expended here by PaperX. They want to make sure that they gain control of ramp. The tap, seeing if they can bait out a response. Now giving up that space as well, going walkabouts, re-exploring in through mid, just in case. Again, they weren't playing a slow spread default. They do have to re-clear these areas. A lot of unknowns. In through B main, in through mid. Jing multitasking.
Sen looking to re-clear over towards A ramp.
Dang, bro, what are they gonna do?
Forsaken's heard that. He heard the dog, realized that they've
They're
got bad information.
0-6.
They think that nobody from PaperX is over towards A, so he's calling for the rest of the team to regroup on him. And they're leaving something as a lurk, which was so crucial in their win over G2 on Lotus.
They've waited so much time out. I mean, the Gatecrash is going to be fading soon enough. Zekken, it's the last one available to him. He's tucked into the corner for now, though, in through hell.
The Zekas are massive.
Pointing away. Just wrangled.
Oh, so close.
Good trade all the way through, and now sight needs to be taken. The Raid's holding it primed. Rolling Thunder is going to be getting ready to go as soon as they hear this one. Pac-Man going for it. That's a flash into the corner.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Up into the air. PaperX, how the hell do you hold on to this one? Stunned up.
Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Regained a bit of that control and ground pound on the side. And time is running short. PaperX got to get a bit of a move on here. They need to claim these kills.
Nice. Let's go. Finally. They got one. They got one. They got one.
Those Seekers from Chong QT could not have been better timed. 3 of them all flying towards the A side, giving away exactly where Forsaken had called the team to regroup. And finally we get to see Narrate's ultimate with the value. With time running short and good information about where they were going to pop.
That boy
They get that Sky Flash at
Bangsky.
the
That
same time as
boy's
the breach ult, and they're there for the fast
the
flood
goat.
before the spike can even go down. But it's going to be a long road back to an even half, if that's even possible for Sentinels.
Also going to make it a bit more easier, though.
PaperX grouped up outside A, looking to try to dodge the Sky Flash. John used that first one. No information, now uses the Trailblazer. Can they dodge that? Are they looking to just break it with a couple?
And then they dip.
A fake TP. Obfuscating the intent a little bit, and this Viper's Pit is causing problems. PaperX, slow beginnings, they have often been defaulting into trying to take a bit of mid-control at the minute mark.
Yeah, and I think Sentinel's defensive setup, they'll be very happy about this one. Still full breach utility, Bang with a paranoia. They've got tools to be able to defend this.
Bang's gonna have to be that playmaker.
Oh, nah.
Till Nightfall coming out, sticks himself into the back of the site. Gonna look to try and pre-aim potentially a TP into the back. There's a Horn to deal with, and a TP back as well.
Oh, dang. That boy got flashed, and then they TP'd to CT, and then they got their Viper's Pit. Yo.
Away to sound cues. They were not expecting him to stab them in that direction.
Oh, it's gonna be hard for Sentinels, bro.
Again, PaperX asserting themselves fully locked down and rooted in spot onto this site. It's going to be a very difficult task for Sentinels.
I don't think they know once they do.
Need to clear hell first.
All the way forwards here. The clone is going to be taking notice. What is that?
I didn't even see them.
Nah, bro. They all just lined up.
Snaps 180 and 2 players deleted.
That's an immaculate round again from PaperX. I said that Sentinels had the right players in the right position to stop that. But Jing flies to new box, something flies into the back of the site, and Forsaken ults deep into spawn, making use of the fact that they had that Fade ultimate that takes away all of the sound cues.
They both dropped in the same spot.
Whilst flashed up that there's 2 players right behind him. Crazy round from Jing. Just beautifully executed. Players flying into all different areas. Jing, something, Forsaken, they all take a Bermuda triangle.
Yo, that boy's gonna be so pissed. That boy Kaplan. That boy's stressing right now.
I want to take us back though to what we were talking about historically. These teams have only played each other once in VCT. We talked about it, the Desk talked about it, it was the lower bracket final of Masters Madrid. And there they played on split. Now this is an amazing map for Sentinels, always has been. It's also an incredible map for PaperX. When they played, it was the only map that PaperX won, and they won 13-5. They destroyed Sentinels on Split, when arguably Sentinels were the best team in the tournament at that time in Madrid on Split. So, you know, PaperX have just got a style that works phenomenally well, and it's really difficult to deal with right here, and especially on the attack side. So this is tough. This is going to require something ridiculous.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it, bro. We gotta get Sentinels, bro. They're on a save. It's not looking too good. One stinger, light shields, pistols, and the sheriff.
It's PaperX who want to be gone even deeper into the tournament here.
Oh, they're gonna get more aggressive.
So almost absolutely everyone here just trying to step up towards it, but again, Sentinels don't really have the weapons to be fighting too hard. It's been slow going from PaperX. They've never been
a whole lot of util used.
Just been your feet in the pool, almost just seeing what the temperature's like every single time. Slow walking up. Not using too much util now, all grouped up, really testing their own fundamentals and trusting in them. That that's gonna carry them through. Raw aim.
Yeah, bro, 1-7. Oh, Zekin.
Walls obfuscating a lot of the fight. It's yet to be taking place, but now moving around, wrapping around. You can see that dimension.
Zekin got one, but it's not enough. They gotta get more.
Bit of peace of mind here for PaperX, so the plan going down on top of it.
I think it's really important that PaperX don't put their players in one and done positions now. They need to be playing off each other.
You solid fellas.
Yeah, this is maybe a bit over-eager, but he's
that's tough.
He's played it perfectly.
It's impeccable. There was no cue for John to play off. He had no idea it was going to be that deep onto the line. Wrapping around here, bang.
He made the long pilgrimage through mid, through sewer, and he's rewarded with a gun.
Needs a few more.
Nice bang.
Something's going to be dropped. There's another one on the table. Maybe there's a chance. Zekin.
One enemy.
Nice, Zekin.
Leaves it just out of the Divide. At the blink of an eye.
Oh my goodness, that was so good, bro. Good stuff, man.
You can't be losing a round like that.
A second, man. Thrifty.
MasterCard thrifty from Sentinels, but one that they were.
Nah, that's crazy though.
Looked like a scramble from PaperX. I think they thought they'd already won the round.
Oh.
You know, once Forsaken is in heaven and he's taken down 2, it's a 4v2. Where PaperX have guns and Sentinels have nothing. Fair enough. This flank from Bang, unexpected, but the challenge from something and then Pac-Man out in the open. What are you doing? Exactly what Sentinels needed to try to get this half back to somewhat even.
There it is.
There it is. That boy.
Looking so put together for a moment, but falls apart in the end.
Oh, Zekin getting active. Oh, so close. That boy was going for the spray, man.
Every round, it feels like PaperX are bunched up as 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So Sen, they know that they can take space on the opposite side.
Ult's expended now with a showstopper into the hands of Ching and just snaps it to the side. Catches John in time. Satchel forwards. Regaining site control for them. It's not going to be a heaven plan. They've lost control of that entirely. It's Sentinels that are in a decent spot to try and play this despite the player disadvantage.
Oh,
Bang's in a decent position for a paranoia as well, but he's chosen to challenge elbow early.
Nah, what?
Truck into the corner. It's all on this kill here. Something rents it. Celsius gone.
Something a PaperX jersey.
Swear.
Dude, for real.
That's funny, bro.
I'm like, dude, what? Like, I thought you were in Sentinels, bro. What are you doing?
Nah, that's actually crazy, bro. He's wearing a PaperX jersey. That's
yeah, you know that colorful jersey they're wearing right now?
Yeah.
He has that on, bro.
Dang, bro. He's not even supporting his own team. No. He said he was done with competitive. No, I don't know.
I mean, I think he's still in the team, but he's just not really like. I feel like he might just be like a just in case type dude, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Like an emergency.
Emergency.
Like Phil. But for him to be picked to like start off or like
team's going to be conceding that space up, honestly, drawing new battle lines.
And if indeed
Yeah.
PaperX makes a call to try
That's
to go
funny,
through
though.
B Heaven here, they're going to be running into a Bucky. Zelsus
Why is he waiting with paper
with
eggs?
money in the bank, actually.
That's
Still
funny, man.
2K has opted into the Bucky.
That boy Zelsis with the Bucky.
Money's a bit skew-whiff all over the place here for Sentinels, but he might be able to do work with it. All depends on the discipline, and he just bides his time, holds it down. Second
Oh,
shot.
so
Pellets
close.
into the wall, saves the life of Jing. He's able to get that trade off and online. Fault line, even better. It's going to be slowing this one down, allowing Sen to try and get some bodies into the mix. Can they try and help them out? Bang, he's just drifting in and out.
Narrate is just right there.
Still one player tucked towards the corner.
Nice.
Trying to take that swing to Vi. Just drops them all.
A 2v2 though, and Guardian retrieved for Narrate. Very winnable, especially with Zekan's information, but Narate's got to make sure he doesn't take a 1v2.
Here it is. Dimensional Drift spots them out. It's two players alerted to the presence, and it's not planted forward, and PaperX know that they have to refight for this space all the way forwards again.
Nice.
Wide. Narate was high up onto
Keep
the
him
perch.
guessing. Keep him guessing.
Defensive angle and a swing through. Blackman! The difference maker!
It's a monster in the clutch, isn't he? 1v3
That boy's
against G2
crazy with it, bro.
was part of the biggest
Patman.
reasons that PaperX are where they are right now. And here, a 1v2 against G2's America's rivals deletes Narate and Zekan. Mini said it. He's got the talent. He just needs the belief. And the more clutches he gets, the more belief he's going to have.
Yeah, Alex just can't quite believe that this is his life, but here it is, the final round of this first half. No switch
The final round of this first half? Wait, this went by so quick.
They still have this combo, Fatal with the Omen.
Oh, nice bang.
Has the exit, at least with the TP. Horn's going to be spawning them double TP. They're hot on his heels. Satchel in to just try and catch him. Brown to the side now. This is Sen getting into these anchor positions. Heal online. Nightfall's going to be connecting though, and that's going to be cutting away the sound cues. This is fast, hot, and heavy. It's what we're used to here with PaperX, but they insert a bit of a pause. Looking for the response, and now they're going to see it. Signs of life.
Oh, nah,
The
bang.
dog is missing, and right from behind.
Oh, nah.
Lighten up the feed. Oh, 3 kills. One left to find. Spike going to be retrieved. Forsaken can get access to that one, but in a 1v3 second is going to have to pull off a miracle.
The Spike is kind of committed.
Forsaken committed alongside it. Matters not with aim like that. 10-2 for the first half of this matchup.
10-2, man. 10-2. You think Sentinels come back or no? Nah.
I was
don't
also
think so.
expecting a bit more competition coming out here in this
I think this is
Sen
paper actually, bro.
looking slow to begin in a map where I think they should have been able to set up some nice retake scenarios. PaperX are just too sharp. Look at Jing here.
Absolutely unreal form from PaperX, and they're looking to try and take away this map nice and early. We're going to be finding out the conclusion of it on the other side.
What'd you say, Kevin? Sorry, but my brother. I was in my room. Kevin. Velocity. Velocity. Dude, Kevin. It's over, bro. It's over. Kevin. Velocity.
Two players have been leading the scoreboard in terms of their just output as well, but it's Jing and Patman, honestly. Jing has been putting up phenomenal numbers this entire time, but Patman as well as another player that, you know, the Desk has been highlighting it, we've been highlighting it. He's added this extra element that's been sorely needed for PaperX for the longest of times, and he's delivering now on the biggest stage.
Yeah, you see it reflected here in the Coinbase Econ report, but I think Jing on their attack side, especially in this tournament, has just been ripping people apart. I think some of it is looking towards their defense side, getting a bit more value from their big players. Jing, something on that half, but when it comes to attack, the pathing, the feel of the timings and entering, it's all been wonderful. And frankly, 10-2, you shouldn't have too many doubts about them closing it out. Now, okay, it's PaperX. We've seen the game against Liquid. We all know what happened there, and what nearly ended up losing their entire tournament run. I mean, they were, you know, an overtime away from not even being here. But generally speaking, this should be absolute dominance.
Definitely going to be at the back of the PaperX players' heads, I think.
It could be different on their attack side. Who knows?
Especially when it comes down to the good spots like this, but Sentinels trying to turn that around entirely here with a pistol round win. Easy access to the A site. There's no resistance.
To form the spinal column,
Retake
vertebrae are
going to be
open in
played
the
here by
middle,
PaperX, but
somewhat
they have
like
given up
donuts.
A Heaven.
This is by talking about
Squeeze control a lot of it. They're going to have to start to re-clear it now. You can see moves being made. Second holding the flash. A refight is going to be called for, and there it is. Paranoia forwards. Did not catch on to something, though. He was the only player that could stand
That's
up to that.
tough,
Indeed,
man.
wins it out.
Anti-flash.
Just trying to buy this time as well, wrapping from behind. He's that backup policy. PaperX are not slowing down.
Yo, something, man.
They've swarmed the site. Parman with the defuse already, and they're just trying to hunt down his last remaining players. Bodyguards.
Oh, that's tough, man. Yo, this is not good. Yo, this is not good.
He's playing anti-flash in heaven, completely shuts down Sentinel's refight, and then he rips a teleport, a gate crash into backside to follow up on the Paranoia. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
That is gorgeous. Team play, coordination, and all set up so fast.
Yo, what?
Yeah, that's a masterclass. That is brilliant. And Senna going to pull out those America's Stingers to see if they can turn this around. But my God, the damage has been done already, surely.
It has. The last resort at this point. Easily dealing with second. Chopping him down on the knees with a Guardian in hand.
Okay.
Sentinels, they're looking to really just try and take this one with bodies and by storm. But again, something is holding it down. Jing's by his side. Going to be calling for a refight of their own. Flash forwards, no connection.
Nice,
Nobody
Osus.
but okay, Divide.
Oh.
Trying to turn him into mincemeat with that judge in hand. There's a 2v3. PaperX can't get too ahead of themselves. But so much damage done. Won't take much to bring down.
That isn't gonna
Celsius
work,
in the rate.
man.
An incredible confidence
Something's
from
on the
something.
flank
Throws
too,
down
man.
the teleport into Mail, and then he's getting around all the way behind.
See him just through the X-ray. Paranoia's good.
Oh, something may have something.
Their faces. They're just trying to push them into something,
They're
just
trapped.
in case. They are nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You're going to try and fight your way out, but against Forsaken,
That's crazy, man.
good luck.
Oh my goodness.
That force buy of the Stingers may well be the last hurrah for Sentinels here on Split. Last time they played against each other, 13-5 was the scoreline for PaperX on Split. I think this looks even more dominant today. Now, having said that, Sentinels did end up winning that match.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He jump peeked
In fact, final match was Sunset, which
and
is
got
where
him
we're
in the
going
head like
next,
that.
but it's going to have to be a huge turnaround for this series not to just look massively one-sided. Stingers again.
Has to be. PaperX up to 12 now. A lot of damage done. Jing Decay down, going to be regenning all the way back up at least partially. And this is a spread approach from Sentinels. We're actually exploring other areas of the map, not just A main for once. It's mainly PaperX though that we're doing that on our own attack side. Still, it's nice to see that the rest of Split does exist.
Using double initiator utility to try to get up mid, put
I
pressure
got
on the
applesauce
Vine.
with
But these
me.
players with light armor, most of them. Oh no, most full armor, but still they will go down like mulch.
On multiple fronts.
Oh, hold on.
Sentinels.
Hold on.
They run over them B main, they run over them Heaven as well. That's going to unlock the site for their taking. Heal online as well. Make sure to shore up the weaknesses. And Paper X are going to try and play this
Good
one.
stuff, good stuff. Good heal, good heal.
Side by side in a 2v4.
They got a Stinger and
it's first time
a
it feels like we've had
Phantom.
Paper X in a spot where they aren't ready to go for that flood defend. They aren't up players sent completely in their proper spots for the post plan. But also not really that much of an opportunity to upgrade to better weapons. There's still 3 on Sentinels that are running the Stinger and bang with a Guardian. Can they get guns on the retreat?
Jing was hoping, I think, to maybe get an exit or two.
Nah, they don't.
Think you're going to want to keep the judge.
I mean, you don't necessarily need the exit kills here. Look, Sen is still saving 0 proper rifles.
Yeah.
And there's also 9 opportunities for Paper X to close this out. Something tapping away on the keyboard. I mean, the spirits are so high for Paper X.
12-3, bro. This has got to be an insane comeback if they really want it. Let's see if they got it.
12-3.
Let's sit back and see if they
Just
got
wondering
it.
at this point, what's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Re-clearance there with a fault line, trying to take a bit of B main control. Sentinels, they earn it, but they back themselves away.
It's a flurry of utility on both sides towards B main, but it's Paper X who are more bold.
Oh, nice, nice,
But he's
nice.
handed a freebie. Straight over here to Sentinels. Vi trying to re-clear some of that space and regain that gun. Does so successfully.
Poison's on.
This control, though, that Forsaken's got in B main is really important.
Yeah. He's going to be painting out a pretty picture now to Paper X, and look at Devi, his position. He's moving over towards A to reinforce it. Just from that B main control, they've got the read that this is going to be ending over towards A. Up through heaven, flash, no connection, dodge for now! Devi! He's got the horseshoe out.
That boy got
to the
2
right,
off
and
of
he's
that.
looking
That's
after the
crazy,
location, but
man.
he's claimed 2 anyway. In a 4v3, something is close, and no one is watching.
Nah, that's crazy, man.
Domination for Paper X.
Alright, well, I gotta dip out.
Sentinels get obliterated.
Pretty
Wiped
soon.
away there on split.
Man, I wish I could see the second map, bro.
I thought we'd have a much
I mean, I'll
more
watch
even
it,
game,
but I'm not gonna be here, man.
immaculate here today, Paper X. Something and Jing couldn't do any wrong.
I gotta go.
Immaculate
Yellow, yellow,
gameplay.
yellow.
What a beginning here for Paper X. A team is looking to go that much further at this tournament here. All those
Dang,
questions,
well, I gotta
they've
go.
answered many of them by just
I'll see you
absolutely
guys
dismantling Sentinels.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a pack, bro. I want to see Genji versus G2 and then Fnatic versus Sentinels or Paper X. Yo, this is amazing. But I think it's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Next one will be so much. But yeah.